I clicked too many times. Oh my god.
Did you end the stream early?
I did.
We're
we don't
done.
have to do it anymore.
We're
We're
done.
done. Thanks for joining, everybody. I hope you had a good time and
Hey,
enjoyed the
what do you guys
show.
want to do instead? Do we want to just like crush some brews and watch Wild Zero again?
Well, unfortunately, Sean doesn't drink alcohol, so he'll have to leave.
I will have to leave.
Hey, a brew does not have to be a beer, friendo. It can be
No.
whatever you want it to be, man.
Yeah,
A
you
cold
could brew
one.
me up.
Rock and roll of you.
You could brew me up a soft drink.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
goddamn,
a
I'll
fresh brewed A&W root beer. Oh my god, actually, that. Hey
brew
guys.
you up. I'll brew you up a fucking mocktail that'll knock your tits into your
Guys,
dick.
I miss my Long John Silver's A&W combo. I fucking miss it, man.
Yeah.
I
mean,
miss that
That's
shit.
a good one.
I miss it a bit, but at the same time, I feel like I've moved past that point in my life enough that I don't think I could feel good about myself in the same way that I did in high school if I had decided to go to an A&W
Not by
Long John
yourself, of
Silver's, yeah, by myself.
I couldn't do it by
Oh,
myself.
sure.
I would have to bring one of you with me.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that by I can't go to any restaurant inside by myself. I would feel fucking weird.
Listen, sorry, I'm the fucking. Sorry, I'm literally Ryan Gosling from Drive. You never understand me.
A fucking lone wolf maverick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
guy.
Patrick Bateman.
Can't be fucking caged, dude.
It was too cool for a
Way
cold
too fucking cool.
root beer
You
and a big
drive.
stupid mug.
Dude, you know that guy would fucking eat. He would very solemnly eat his Long John Silver's fish sticks and his fucking frosted mug of A&W root beer. You know he would.
Yeah, of course he
Frosted
would.
mug was so good.
Yeah,
If his
dude.
cute neighbor invited him out to A&W because of how good he was with her son, then yeah, obviously he would crush some burgers and have a big frosty mug, baby.
But unfortunately, that was all ruined. Ryan Gosling did nothing wrong.
Okay, well, listen, morality is a spectrum, and we need to stop all this absolutism.
Welcome to the
Dude,
stream, everyone. I'm your
is
host,
that-
Isaac MCCanary, and Ryan Gosling did nothing
Well-
wrong. Everyone introduce
All right.
yourselves.
Oh my
Welcome
goodness.
to our Drive Spoilers cast. I'm Lauren.
I'm Arthur, and I don't think Isaac spoiled. I think he kept it vague enough that was pretty
Say what he
pretty
did.
good. And
We don't know
Oh,
what he did wrong
so,
yet.
as long as we're talking about Ryan Gosling, I've got Kenergy. So
All right.
wait, shut the fuck up! This is important.
Okay.
My pronouns are he, they, and she.
Sick.
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 That's new. Sorry, I'm done. Go ahead.
No, yeah. Jackson, him. Apparently, we're talking about absolutism, and I'm ready for the trend for absolutism to stop. Like that has been the secret sauce I've been hiding in my basement for like 50 years. So
Mm-hmm.
I think we're all
practice-
sort of there.
You practiced
Yeah.
the golden mean. You started practicing the golden mean in lifestyle earlier than the rest of our friends did, I think, and I respect the hell out of you for it, bud.
I'm trying.
Hi, I'm Sean, also known as the Talking Skull, he, him, and we're ready to shoot a bacteria.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
I regressed the plot. I didn't mean to do that. Well, everybody, we're
You
in it.
Wait, what?
We're
What'd you do?
he loaded the fucking save state from the last stream.
No, I loaded,
Oh.
and I didn't know going into this room was going to progress us. I was going
Oh.
to talk to the other guys, so we're good. Just,
We,
I
we
didn't...
thought you said regressed the plot.
You did say
Me too.
regress. You said regress.
Oh my god.
Isaac, you
Somebody please
regressed.
message me
and this
regressing
is-
the plot.
This is literally the like framing of the exact cutscene we started last stream on. So you can
Yes.
Yeah.
understand why I jumped to that conclusion.
Well, let's fucking get in there. I believe Warner was Sean?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Or Yes.
Some time ago, a doctor at the hospital was fired for selling off patient records. And Melissa was seen going into the museum late at night several times.
Eve?
Lamp. That bastard. I knew he was part of this. We'll split up here and search the entire city. Even Clamp must be meeting soon.
It'll be hard to search an entire city with just 3 people.
Yeah, New York City's pretty big.
New York City's not that big.
Gentlemen, please, we must hurry. It'll be too late once the ultimate being is born.
Oh, is that what's happening? I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, we weren't
Yeah,
able
man.
to prevent her from getting the sperm.
You fool! The ultimate being!
Also, before you progress, the well, thankfully it didn't move. Look at Meta's eyes.
Yeah,
He is a
Yeah.
he's got lazy eyes, something fierce. He's
He's
on some
moving.
he's on some Tom York shit.
His face is transformed into a deer.
You look like a praying mantis.
That's true. You guys got to stop saying shit like that. You're gonna trigger Lauren and I because we've been playing Inscription all day.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah.
yes. That
Yeah.
game is great. Fuck
It
yeah.
is
That's a
very good.
great game to play with somebody, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of the perfect game to play as like a duo. 'cause-
We have a complementary skill set.
Yes.
Have you gotten out
because,
your-
It's too much. I'm way too overly decisive.
yeah, between the two of us, we take a normal amount of time to make decisions.
I mean, I was just gonna say, without spoiling anything, have you gotten your... No. Okay, no, fine. I'll shut up. I was just gonna ask a harmless question, I swear.
Don't ever want to hear you start a sentence without spoiling anything in reference to the game Inscription.
Okay. Just gonna ask
That's
if you've made a conspiracy sheet yet. I was just gonna ask if you made a conspiracy sheet. That's all. Yes or no?
I fucking hate you.
Okay. Just making sure.
So this is a pretty
That's
good
all the
game.
answer I need.
Hey, have you started playing Inscription yet? Sorry for spoilers.
Yeah, but I haven't made a fucking board. But thanks, Isaac.
I don't even know what he's talking about. We did the entirety of Conscription. I don't even know what he's talking about, honestly. I really don't.
He's just talking about the game came out years ago that I've been most excited about playing.
You can comment through more of Lawrence.
You're so choppy right now. None of that is comprehensible. And I love it.
Yeah. I'm hearing 2 of you, and most of it's not words.
You do have, I will say, in Arthur's defense, you have a bad habit of listening to him explicitly ask you not to continue.
So
And
explicitly.
continuing anyway.
Explicit.
Oh no.
This was the most explicit time. I started screaming before you spoiled something for me because I knew you were just going to fucking do it. Please stop starting sentences this way. You're killing us. All right, I'm good now.
Okay.
See, I can enjoy funny scream at me. That one was fun.
Good. I'm glad.
We are actively soliciting funny scream at you at this point, I think.
I think Isaac just said he's doing it for the thrill of it. He's doing it.
I feel
Honestly,
so
I
good.
could see it.
Why
He
am I
wants
sweating?
me.
That's what he said too.
He gets sort of a Cronenbergian high from watching his other friends like watch me go over the side of the cliff of madness and worry that I'm not going to be able to pull my consciousness back this time.
To me,
Like
it's like
this is the time that I take the Phoenix Fire Gauntlet and do what need to be done in Phandalin, if you know what I'm saying.
to me,
Yeah,
it's not, to me, it's not like I'm like pushing you off a cliff. It's like me getting ready to say something and then Arthur just leaps off of the cliff wholesale.
I don't think that's
Sometimes.
completely fair.
I think you like to walk
That you're
the
not
line.
hopeful in what's happening, and that's completely untrue.
okay. I don't
It's
feel like I'm
also
like a prisoner's dilemma. I feel like where Isaac is convincing me over and over again that he's going to choose, to not take the money, and then every single time he's just slowly scooping it all up in a bag with a big grin on his face.
And be like, what?
Noose is just tightening around my neck.
And then sometimes he's like, "Hey, have you gotten to that part where they kill Aerith?"
Yeah, exactly. Hey,
He's been living with the meme long enough that he wants to get choke slammed at this point.
Hey,
Keep on
Never gonna happen.
asking to fight, and we just don't. It's weird.
No, I mean,
teased him.
honestly,
You gotta give him a good time.
I think the sexual tension is the only thing keeping us alive.
Oh god.
It's true. If you're satisfied, there's no more tension.
Or fuck, or else there'll just be like nothing left. It'll be like, where's the spark gone? Like we'll try and hurl insults at each other and get loud, and it'll just be like, my heart's not in it, honey. I don't know.
That's just abuse at this point.
Yeah, exactly. We're like, is this real bullying now? Hey, do we need to break up as friends? I think we need to stop hanging out. It's weird now.
Fucking Christ. Who the fuck is Warner? I don't even remember anymore. We literally started talking
for more info.
It's like a power dynamic that neither of them enjoy anymore.
We've every time we buckle up to play this game, I feel like we are all like geared up for podcast mode.
Mm-hmm.
Something about the fact that the plot is about getting a super mitochondria woman pregnant to have the ultimate baby.
No, the plot is about preventing a super mitochondria woman from getting pregnant by somebody else's bank sperm.
Whose side you're on?
As the insect.
This means that, like, these are the things happening in the plot. Like, but every second sentence now is about like some sperm and baby and ultimate being. Ultimate baby being.
Okay, I guess I should ask.
It's about covering all of New York City on foot with 3 people. It's very reasonable.
Wait. Foot. I thought that Daniel was just like driving around like it's a fucking time machine over here.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just been, but they just said they're gonna split up.
What the? Oh yeah, they did do that just now.
Right.
Huh?
Yeah. He's gonna drive around. The rest of them are gonna do it on
Only
foot.
one person can have the time machine.
Yeah.
There's only one car left in New York.
If two people are going 88 miles an hour, that is like a 166 mile an hour crash, like waiting to happen.
That's true. Well,
And it has to be Daniel.
You're not even taking into account like
176.
relativity because time is gonna bend too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then you just got a spontaneous nuclear fission reactor, and that's not good for anybody.
Especially New York.
Guys, that's toxic waste.
But it would take care of the ultimate being, so it's kind of like a greater good thing.
Ooh, interesting.
Honestly, and then we can just like laterally step into the fucking Escape from New York timeline, make the irradiated wasteland of New York a fucking prison colony, and then we're back in business. And then we just throw RoboCop in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Also,
I don't think
also-
RoboCop could exist in a Escape from New York situation. I don't think
Also-
like.
Also, chat, today's energy is we're all gonna be talking over each other, and I'm down for that.
That's correct.
I think
That's
I wanted to inform you, chat, that if today
It's sort of
is
party energy.
a spaghetti mess, that's what we're here for.
Yeah. Welcome to screaming about RoboCop and more.
Mhm.
Welcome to Inscription spoilers.
Scenario. Hey, Jackson,
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you. If you bring up Inscription again, I will drive to your house and I will strangle you to death in front of your wife.
Today we are regressing the plot of the stream.
Today Arthur is regressing to
I am
Arthur is becoming monkey.
I would at least
something
welcome you
left.
in for tea and beanie weenies first. Like, you don't have to skip straight to strangling.
Well, okay.
it would be inviting him in would be your worst and final mistake.
Hey, Jackson.
Yeah.
you know, hey, you know the
That doesn't mean
score.
he's a vampire.
You know the score. You got 1 roll against me for initiative, and then you got 6 seconds to make your case, and 12 if you're lucky.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
So I'd be thinking about really short phrases that trigger emotional responses in me right now, so that you
Alright.
can jam a screwdriver in my ear like at the end of a slasher movie.
Yeah.
I feel like I would just
disarm
go.
him emotionally first.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like I would just go like Puss
Obviously.
in Boots, like just big cat eyes, like I love you, and then I don't know. We'd go from there.
Honestly, that
You-
might work. That
you
might
would-
actually work.
You'd want to
Okay.
call him on the road trip to your house because that'd be a long drive. And if you keep
8
talking,
hours, yeah.
calling him and talking to him about how nice, like a refreshing dew sounds or something, he's got to pee as soon as he gets there. That'll buy you.
Yeah.
It'll buy you a
Just
couple
like,
minutes.
just like put the speakerphone on and leave the sync running in the background and just
Yes.
do it.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
dude.
And every time he asks if the water's running, you say, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
hey guys,
I'd say, yeah, it's going great. It's running great.
This
I've
is
got
gonna make
some-
me need to piss now.
I've got some bad news. I think we may have just done a sort of like who's on first style like recreation of Lin-Manuel Miranda explaining how he would kill Mario.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
Huh.
Also, Kirby has now compared the stream to Potpourri, and I'm sitting here like, so are we
Wow, Isaac.
Potpourri?
Potpourri
Oh.
is
Potpourri,
the correct pronunciation
spaghetti.
there.
Are we a
we've
pout- are we a
correct
pile of
pronunciation.
poutine
It is
fries?
potpourri.
Oh, if we're putting it to a vote, I vote that we're poutine. If we're making a metaphor about the way that this stream is, and if it's not going to be a spaghetti mess, I'd say poutine sounds good to me.
What about Herbe
Cajun
is gonna
fries.
eat whoever decided how to spell potpourri?
That's fair.
And they
That's
will
very
be
fair.
delicious.
Hey guys,
I mean, what is poutine but just a savory potpourri that you eat?
Oh, fuck.
or
I'm hungry.
a thicker, more filling spaghetti mess.
Ooh,
It's all connected, baby. You know, it's wheels within wheels.
it's just fry spaghetti.
Yeah.
It's really big spaghetti.
was the alternate title to fucking that Eminem song.
Hey, listen. If I had said that spaghetti was similar to fettuccine alfredo, no one would have batted an eye, but that's a long, flat noodle that's wide. But if I say that a piece of potato that's wide in multiple directions and it's covered in a different sort of sauce, that's crazy, is it?
Guys, I will give Kirby the compliment that he gave us because we don't deserve it, but we should not eat what he suggests. We would all die. It's just like a pile of dried petals and shit. And I was like, I feel like I should know what poopery is. And it's not food.
Oh my god.
It's not food. Eating
Well, we're
poopery
talking
can
about
be harmful,
poutine.
especially if
Yeah. Yeah, potpourri is not food.
ingesting poopery may lead to symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, and even serious health issues. Why do I have pica?
Why don't you know what potpourri is?
Yeah,
I
why?
looked at that and I was like,
You
You
grew
eat
up
that.
middle class, man. How did you never go
No,
to
I
somebody's
didn't.
house and Yeah, you did.
I was
Look in a bowl and be like, "Oh, Chex Mix." Oh, never mind.
oh, Chex Miss. Oh, this is an edible.
Hey,
Oh
hey,
no, wood, smelly wood.
hey, Isaac. If your parents gave you a car and moved to Hawaii, you grew up middle class, bud.
That is like the most stereotypical middle class thing possible.
Yeah, like what
That's
fucking
fair.
class do you think you're in, man?
Fair enough.
I want to
I
find
mean,
him.
listen. I get it. I get the defensiveness because we're not middle class now. Don't let me make that seem like that's what it is. We grew up that way. Now that we're out on our own, we're poor hobos.
Yo.
Yeah, the cards
Some of us
really.
are.
Yeah, the cards. Well, yeah, but
Now,
Jackson has had
some
the
of us are
reverse-
poor hobos, okay?
Some of us
Jackson
are
has
poor
the
hobos,
reverse
and one of us
trajectory.
is a very rich hobo.
Well,
Yeah.
sure.
Fair.
Yeah, the cards really shifted at some point because I grew up the poorest out of all of us. By
Honestly,
far.
man, I feel
And
like
then-
that kind of experience prepared you for the types of decisions you needed to make early on.
You went into college with a plan, and we all went into college like, what the fuck is life?
Yeah, we're all out here like we haven't even had our like existential crises about who the fuck we are as people yet, and we're planning on being like, yeah, let's pick a career path.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that is how it be.
To all of our younger audience, do not go to college until you've brain has grown in your head. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it.
Or you go to some community college, see if you like it.
Yeah.
The thing about college is don't really the advice you need to take away from this is don't go at it like your parents or their parents or anyone's parents who are still alive now would tell you to, because this whole go straight out of high school and then rocket into college and do that 4-year shit and be done with that and then go into the workforce is not a good idea. You need to give your mind some time to grow. You need to go, when you're finished with high school, go experiment with different shit. Go find different like part-time jobs. Go fucking just explore, man. Your 20s are all about exploring. So go
Yes.
explore and do fun shit and figure out what you love, man. And then go to college because you'll know what you want to study.
Yep.
Fuck.
And
Or if you want to go to college right away and just do some classes and try some stuff out and then leave college and then come back is the other thing I was trying to say.
Yeah.
with the
I got
conditional
distracted
of
from my original
Silos, if you can't go to Harvard, though, you probably should. You probably
Well, fair. I mean,
It
if
depends
you're-
what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Unless you
And-
can get a scholarship to a
Right.
place that's not Harvard, because then baby, do that. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh-huh.
dude, if you're going the scholarship route, do the scholarship thing, and then
I mean, scholarships are their own trap.
Well, that's fair.
Financial aid certainly can be.
Yeah.
because there's
either-
so many stipulations with scholarships that like tie you into certain things. So
That's
it's like,
true. Like the other big piece. As long as we're just, hey, youngins, come and gather around the fire. Your old uncles on the old Twitch box are gonna tell you some tales about their lives and tell you how to do it right. Don't be like us. What you want to do is definitely go to a fucking psychiatrist and a psychologist before you exit high school. Make sure your brain.
Psychologist for sure.
Yeah, but listen, yeah, but either way, if the psychologist for if you need brain medicine, the point is.
Keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Okay, sure, we're going podcast mode. I see.
it was just a weird choice because it didn't seem like you were turning this speech into a bit.
Yeah. Suddenly now I not only can't remember what the point I was going to make was, I feel like the point that I was like about to land on would have been like admittedly hilarious with this music, but would come across like Burger Pants just saying some real nihilistic shit.
Right. Like I think what the It's Raining Somewhere Else is probably more of what Arthur is going for. As far as
Ooh,
music.
yeah, It's Raining Somewhere Else is a good one. Or Snowden Town is always a good hanging out chatting by the hearth.
Look, Kirby.
You monster.
How are we monsters? You tried to undercut my point with goofy music.
That's true. You did start
And then
out
you went
telling
ahead and called
everybody.
me a monster? And this guy says I gaslight him. Come on,
Okay,
man.
is this better?
You did start out instructing everybody to gather around the campfire.
Yeah, that is true. Well, it's because I know how we sound now. We're 30 years old, which means that we're dead ass grandpas if we're talking to
We're
people on
basically
Twitch,
walking
you know.
corpses, yeah.
Yeah, in
Well, and we're
terms of,
talking
like-
about college, which like we're out of touch at this point.
Well, yeah, 100%. There's a
Never
decent
played
chance that none of this advice is going to be useful. I mean, I still think that the psychologist shit is important. The point is, if you grew up, you know what? Don't listen to
If
me.
you grew up?
In fact, listen.
Sorry.
No, don't listen. Okay, kids, you guys are fine. You're doing a great job out there, and
Just do
and
your
your
best.
parents-
It'll work out somewhere.
yeah, do your best, and if you ever feel like the like shit's too much, ask for a friend to help you, because that's honestly the most important thing.
Yeah,
Don't be too afraid to ask for help.
the people in your life want to help you,
Yeah.
and they like you, and they care about you. And sometimes you don't get to do stuff, do a college in 4 years and not change majors or jobs or whatever, and that is okay. And it's okay. And you might not go to college, and that's okay too.
Yeah. I can't believe the sense of betrayal for Isaac switching over to Africa, only for Lauren to get this like unbelievable mic drop as the chorus starts. You undercut my point, and then you make one of our other hosts sound good off the tail end of my point. God damn it!
Thank you.
I'm kidding, Lauren.
Here, I'll level out the playing field.
Uh-oh.
Kilimanjaro.
All right.
Now you know that I say
if I
that.
don't wanna
That's
kill a man?
silly. And
And Jaro him.
Kilimanjaro, I barely know him. Jaro.
Boy, we are fucking funny.
Tonight. Yeah. I wonder
funny-
if that, I don't
funny
know what's
joke.
gonna
Hey,
happen
Chad,
to the
are you
fucking
guys
bot.
loving this or what?
A funny joke brought to you by the way that one guy says one landmark's name slightly wrong in the song that you were hearing, a probably very quiet 8-bit MIDI version of.
I don't know. I feel like, if anything, Isaac keeps the music too loud in his mix. No offense.
I turned it down a
I would
little
have
bit this
ideas.
time.
Oh, that's good.
I bumped it down a little bit more, so that way it'd be a little bit more like about. Hey, I'm getting
Yeah,
into
there you go.
a lot of music mixing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay?
It's
For this, it's good for the very special episode that we're sort of.
Jesus, yeah,
Creative
this is our very special episode. Damn, guys, we got to decide by the end of the stream what our PSA is about.
I mean, I literally gave a word for word. I gave a PSA earlier today, so maybe it's that.
That's incredible. Oh fuck, baby!
That's
my jam.
Here, I'll save
Are
this.
you
If
fucking
we get-
serious?
If we get another tirade, I'll save this song for that, or else we're never
Yeah,
gonna
good
fucking
idea.
progress this fucking
Yeah,
game.
we gotta get out of here. All of us are like blanking on the fucking bullshit we've been on for a second, so like we need to get on this story. Strike while the iron's hot. This is how you gotta work with ADHD. Let's go.
We're back.
Oh,
Actually,
so
been there.
okay, cool. Brought to you by a walkie-talkie, so we can keep in touch.
Wow.
Keep the stream down.
Give me that good fucking line again. You can't say brought to you by a walkie-talkie. This whole fucking shit.
Wow. I was just impressed with the callback from just a second ago. That was fucking that was slick, man.
Yeah, no, that was a genuine mistake. Brought to you a walkie-talkie. So, well, that's thinking about. Wow, yeah, that's like 90s commercials.
If it was intentional, that would have been some fucking slick joke writing by Bud.
Of course it was.
Silos, if they're funny and you would like to, then feel free to post.
Yeah.
Say the
Silos, if you
man decision that if you want to, then do.
Yeah. That was what I was gonna say. Is just I think you have free reign to post whatever you want in chat.
Yeah, after 5 years.
Yeah.
I would say definitively our biggest fan at this point.
Yeah.
He's almost at 1 million points. We got to workshop that. We're gonna try
Jesus
to find a 1 million
God,
point redeem for anybody who
Yeah,
gets there.
no, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you did say originally you said that was gonna be the boysen sauce.
Oh god, I sent you a bottle of hoisin sauce.
Send
Oh.
It's
him a
time.
bottle.
Oh no, I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to get
man.
an oak barrel.
Isaac. It's a different time. Like gamer girl bathwater shattered the glass ceiling for gamers. You know, so now it's time for you to bottle up your juices and send them to Silos.
You
The
could
glass
just,
ceiling
I mean,
of
And
All
anyone else who
gamers
gets a
spending their-
million
their-
fucking points watching this god-awful stream.
Yeah. The glass ceiling of gamers sending their bodily fluids to other people through the U.S. postal system.
A
Do not
million
drink it.
points is so much. Like he could just leave him a car and then move to Hawaii. Like
Holy shit.
Jackson, that made me
Right.
real sad.
why is that?
I don't know. It just seemed so unrealistic.
Podcast music back on. God damn it. We gotta
No,
play this
I'll-
fucking
No,
I'll-
get
game.
on the
I'll-
story.
I'll read
Don't
the-
you do it. Don't you give in.
I'll read it properly. Brought you a walkie-talkie so we can keep in touch.
Keep that Shin Megami Tensei on deck, though.
Oof. Oof.
Now I'm just gonna
Tensei, though.
slowly walk out.
Herbe's suggestion, not mine.
Mhm.
I'm counting on you too, Mr. Scientist.
Kirby gets me. Whoa.
Well, I'll split up and look for Eve. You find any trace of her, you call for backup.
Weren't you going to stay here, Daniel?
Push papers all day? You kidding me?
What papers are there even to push? in
Yeah,
this
right. Like
situation?
Isn't
he's
he
been,
like unofficial chief now that
No,
the
no,
chief
he's-
fucking died or whatever?
Yeah.
acting chief. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's acting chief, and I love that line because it's like literally,
Yeah.
dog. All you have done since you became chief is drive around New York City at 1,000,000 miles an hour and like shoot at things.
Uh-huh.
At 87 miles an hour.
Mhm. Oh well, yeah. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
What will we do?
Let us know if anything comes up.
Yeah.
That doesn't answer my question. I'm taking the ad lib. This line sucks.
Yeah, that conversation was weird. That felt like a mistranslation.
Yeah.
Little bit.
Somebody forgot a line or something.
Oh, hey, I could save the game.
Oh shoot! This might be our last stream.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
2 discs. Is it gonna ask me to put in disc 2? Because that's gonna be apropos. Because, guys, I didn't know this game had 2 discs.
I forgot about that.
Oh.
Yep, I hear
Well-
that PlayStation jingle. Oh wait, no, that was just how
Nope.
this starts, huh?
Well, the weird thing is
Um,
that I know that the museum is basically the last area, and then after that, it's like the final confrontation on the final day.
Oh sure,
So this is like the last area.
sure.
Ah,
Oh,
so it's a SquareSoft case of
This.
we had all of our content on disc 1 and the last dungeon on disc 2.
It's not even the last dungeon. Like I just mean like you finish this area and then you're in the sauce. Then you're in like the final
And you
11th
would-
hour.
You wouldn't call the 11th hour the final dungeon?
It's not even a
I'm saying
dungeon.
it's not a dungeon. It's just like the conclusion of the game.
Then
Yeah.
what is
This
disc?
is the final dungeon.
Oh. I was supposed to come here, right? Maybe I was
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, the museum. Yes. Yeah.
Maybe I gotta find a back entrance. Maybe I gotta find a way in. Because there are 2 discs, and so everybody, I didn't realize that I had almost made a crucial critical accident error. I was staring at the copy, and I saw that in the title of the folder for the game, when I got the ISO, it says Parasite Eve, Disc 1. And for some reason, today I finally realized I don't have a disc 2? And I looked up online if Parasite Eve had 2 discs, and sure enough, Parasite Eve has 2 discs. So I don't know what that second disc is gonna be for then.
Huh.
Also,
I mean, we're clearly not ready for the museum yet, so.
yeah, there was not like a hint there, was there? Where to go? Have we been to
They
the
just said
warehouse?
we were gonna split up and explore the city.
Have I been here? What is this? This seems weird and new. I don't recognize this.
Hey, sorry everybody had
Oh.
to hear me struggling for my life for a moment.
Yeah, you could.
What
Yeah.
what happened? Did you
Nothing,
drown?
nothing. I just got a rowdy pup in my lap, yanking my goddamn headphones out every 3 seconds.
Stormy, turn
Goblin.
down
Yeah, really.
a little, like
Turn down.
5%.
Uh-huh.
We don't want you to stop.
Oh
playing.
yeah, okay. I think you have to. Sorry, I just looked up a little bit. What? It's been a long time since we played this chat.
Oh shit!
I think you have to go to Chinatown.
I had a fucking funny idea for a cop voice, and now I don't remember what it was.
Officer Bree.
Fuck. All right, well,
Uh,
that'll work fine.
Eva's in there. Why don't you check it out, huh? I'll go call some backup, okay? So you can check it out.
He goes,
That's like you trying to voice both of the Jason Funderburgers at the same time.
leather belt, leather belt.
Uh-huh. L. Come on, we're getting out of here.
Hey,
I don't-
Parasite
Oh,
Eve,
fuck.
if you do anything to L, I'll never forgive you.
There has
They've
been
already-
one
they've already
bad
done
dog
something to
time.
one.
Yeah, I know, and I'm saying that this would be strike 2.
How many strikes is it?
Hey, strike 3 is when I go back in time and prevent Squaresoft from ever existing. And Jackson, you know how much that hurts me as a Kingdom Hearts fan, but it would have to be done.
That's true. We would lose so
That's
much.
time law.
Yeah, like losing all of Squaresoft's library, like you would lose. Oh God, would you lose?
Crystal Chronicles. You'd
Crystal
lose
Chronicles.
fucking. You'd lose
Super Mario RPG.
Super Mario RPG. All the Paper
Paper
Marios.
Mario by extension.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it would be a dark timeline, but you know, you heard
That's
it
what I'm
here.
doing this.
If 2 more dogs die in this game, I'm gonna
So
have to go
be
back. I'm gonna have to go back and do that because I got into a little bit of trouble with the time cops myself, and this is my community service.
At least we'd still have Jade Cocoon. We'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we'd have what?
Jade Cocoon. It's a random PS1 game that I actually really like. It's basically like Pokemon, but the trainer can also fight.
Oh,
I mean, there's a
yeah.
couple
I
like
remember
that.
you mentioned this game to me a while back. It sounds
It's
kind of
one-
cool.
Yeah, it's one they bring up like every blue moon, pretty much.
That's not the game that we played. That's a different example of that, right?
Oh God, which one
Is
did we
your
play?
dreams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's your no, that one's different. Although you're right, that's kind of Pokemon, but the trainer can also fight. No,
I'm
this
really-
Jade Cocoon is like 3D art.
I'm excited for this fucking stupid looking game called Pal World that is
Yeah.
it's a Pokemon game, but also the trainer can fight. But you want to know the best part?
What?
What?
The trainer gets guns,
Guns.
Like, real
But do the-
murder weapons.
But do the Pokemon get guns? Because if not, I'm out.
I don't.
I mean,
think
it's just Digimon at that point, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, no. It's like so, Sean.
If it was Digimon, then the Pokemon would turn into guns, and they would be
Yeah.
extremely sexual.
Right. Sean, you're at least somewhat familiar with the concept of like the difference between pansexuality and omnisexuality, right? It's basically like that. It's like the omnisexual version of Digimon.
What?
Hold on, I'm working. I'm processing.
Processing.
Yeah, process it.
Error.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
I don't think it's gonna make more sense at the end of processing it, unless I am.
If it's gonna make more sense to anyone in this room, it's gonna be Sean.
So if you have omnisexuality, do you also get omnislash? Like, is this a package deal?
Actually, Jackson, I'm so fucking glad you asked because I actually just found out because I came out as omnisexual after, you know, this has been a whole growth process. I came out to you guys as pan. I figured out that it's actually omni. And I thought that omnislash would come with that, you know, as a package deal, like you
Right,
might
package deal.
you might assume. Did not get that, automated text message letting me know that was that was in the mail yet.
Well, see, that's
that one
what they don't tell you is you gotta
by mail?
unlock that jutsu, you know?
Well, actually,
you gotta
here's the
unlock
funny thing, though.
sphere tree.
Here's the funny thing, though. A couple weeks later, I figured out that I'm not just genderqueer, I'm actually omnigender, and then I got the text message. So Omni/ is coming in because I am Omni all the way down.
Nice.
Okay.
Also, you said Omni and Demi earlier, right?
No.
Remind me which...
Omnisexual.
No, remind me which sexualities you were comparing Digimon. And,
what
is Digimon's
Wait,
then?
no, that's I just said
Boy,
it, and
Jesus.
I don't ever want to say it again.
I went ahead and took that off ramp to just have some nice jokeful queer education, but I completely forget what my metaphor was. So I must
cool.
apologize. It was probably nothing.
Kirby, how did you know?
What's funny is that at the end of processing, it did make more sense, but now I don't know if we're on the same page anymore, and it's never to be known.
I mean, you could try and explain it to me, and it might jog my memory, but at that point, are we like? It's a ship of Theseus at that
eating
point.
its
I
own
feel
tail.
like.
Yeah. So are
But
we
hey,
about to
I mean,
fight
that's-
even this fucking abandoned warehouse, like some
Let's
kind
find out.
of like drug den?
I maybe should have
Hey.
saved in case I'm about to fucking do a goddamn Lavos situation here.
Hey, is anybody else really turned on by this environment?
Not particularly.
I just
Warehouses don't do anything for me.
Yeah, me neither.
Just be careful of like loose syringes and stuff. Like
No, that's-
recreate this environment, but in the safety of your own home.
Oh, Sean, come now. Looking out for loose syringes is all of what makes the excitement worth it.
The excitement of
Christ almighty.
of here
A
of this.
sexual high you cannot compare.
Even Kirby is calling you out right now.
and here I am just sort of cursing at my fucking browser because it logged me out of Twitch and I'm banging my head against the password.
Again?
trying desperately to get into this stream. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you're really, really mentally ill and lots of things are hard.
Boy, you gotta start saving your passwords.
I know, and I did finally, but it wasn't not in time. Lauren, I only got access to Kaioken 10 like 3 months ago, and like I'm well on my way to Super Saiyan, but it's a fucking journey, okay?
Yeah, no, I get it.
You just interrupted a fucking rat
Yeah,
territorial
I don't
battle.
know. I don't know what
Yeah,
happened
that was
there.
badass.
Yeah, that rat went Super Saiyan to fight his
Oh,
own-
hey, whoa, guys, Isaac doesn't know what happened there? It's almost like a mechanic from another game that Isaac likes. That's so weird.
I have no
Did I
idea
mean-
what the fuck he's talking about.
Talking about
I'm just talking about how
Monster
they're Monster Hunter, there you go.
Hunter?
Oh, did it do a thing?
Monster battle.
Oh, the guy. Oh, like a turf
Yeah,
war?
there was a turf war.
Fuck
Let's see
yeah.
what this first does. I'm
Like that.
curious.
Get those drops, dude. Those free drops.
Here we go.
Oh, that's I would give that another little testaroonie because that was hitting crit. It hit 2 out of 3 crits, so that was either very lucky or this has a super high crit rate.
I just don't
What,
know what it
um,
means
What
by
does the
hit.
first say?
Yeah, it just says attack first? I don't know what
I think
that
it means that you
means.
start with a full AP
Start with
gauge.
full part. Yeah.
But only if
Oh,
it's
yeah, that's
equipped,
kind of a
so-
nice passive.
First attack.
Yeah, I think it's meaning that you get a full AP gauge at the start of the fight.
Oh. Yeah, that's good to start with. Holy shit, that's really good.
Hey guys, can we all agree that the best traditional RPG use of a surprise mechanic was Final Fantasy X?
Remind
What,
me. What,
So
I'm not
because
sure
of
what you
the
mean by
It's
that.
just like
because of
back
the
attacks.
active time, the back attacks, didn't that make the active time combat just stack all of your guys at the top when otherwise it would normally be based on your speed stat where you were in the like initiative order?
think so?
Yeah, I think it let every enemy get a turn first, and then there may have even been something about like depending
Yes,
on if you were turned around or
you could get back attacks on them, and then you would all start.
not. Yeah.
That was my favorite use of that mechanic.
Yeah, I think they usually call that preemptive strike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
preemptive strike. That's what it is. Because yeah, it's essentially just the like. It is like by the numbers how like Dungeons and Dragons like surprise rounds work, and
Yeah.
I do not understand why other RPGs do not just apply that exact thing.
Oh.
It is a nice wrinkle to make like random encounters a little bit more substantial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it also gives you like something to think about as you're like traversing the environment. Like that is its own mini game unto itself, is like, you know, not only trying to either avoid these like visible enemy encounters, but also strategize where best to put yourself so that if you had to get into a fight with it, you could get the like advantage.
Final Fantasy X didn't have that.
Oh, that right.
It might have been
it was
a
a
12 or 13 thing.
No, what I'm doing. Jackson would be able to call. In fact, Jackson, if you want to guess what two games mechanics I'm mixing together, I'm certain you'll get it 100% right.
On back attack and what's up?
Back attack from Final Fantasy X, and the idea of a visible enemy. See, now I'm gonna re-explain it, and it's gonna be even easier for you. It's fucking Final Fantasy X and Tales of Symphonia.
Oh yeah.
Because actually, I just realized you wouldn't have been able to guess that, because I am also putting together that was a mechanic that was only in the sequel, that no living carbon-based life form but me played.
But hey, you should play Dragon Quest XI if you think that kind of stuff is fun.
That's cool. I think I want to try Baldur's Gate 3 to see where my brain has landed finally on like Dungeons and Dragons mechanics in video games as like hard rules.
That's fair.
Because everybody says that one's really good, so it's like if I'm gonna like it, it'll probably be that one. Plus, it's horny as hell, and you know how much I
was
like
gonna
that.
say, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's mega horny.
Damn.
Hey guys,
Right,
I don't think we
alright.
should. I don't think we should go to this area yet. Now I have to go do a bunch of shit again because I was like,
Hey, that's perfectly
I
fine.
mean,
It's
to be
fine.
fair, you switched
We're all
to a
podcast
gun that
mode.
sucked shit.
Yeah, you did. You are doing that thing that you sometimes do, where you're sort of self-sabotaging with your weapon choices.
I didn't do it. You sons of bitches. I didn't like make that
What are you
decision.
talking
Like
about?
I didn't make that decision because I thought it'd be like a bad decision. Jesus,
Nobody
I had a
said
reason
you
to
did.
choose
No,
it.
we didn't.
You're just
Wait.
here's what happened. Let me lay it out. You were doing okay, not great, but okay damage with the like explosive gun. You switched off of it to a different gun to experiment. I get it. That gun sucked mega shit. It did no damage. You used that for several rounds of combat where it did no damage. Then you died and determined that the problem was that the area was too high level instead of that the problem was that the gun sucked shit.
I mean, I just.
You are taking a lot of damage from those attacks, admittedly,
Yeah.
but I feel like that has been largely the way that this game has represented its like difficulty curve. So I honestly
Jackson
think
made
that
it
that's
sound
like
we weren't supposed to be there, so it's like,
Wait, the museum or?
because you were like, I think you have to go to Chinatown, and then I went there and was like, oh, so do I need to? Here, I'll at least. Check
I
that.
was looking at a guide, and the guide might have.
Got the old guide fuck up, eh?
Yeah, it might have just been like, hey, go there for collectibles or something like that.
Oh, sure.
I didn't really look too close. I just saw like Chinatown and then museum. So I was like, oh, okay. I mean, because.
But it doesn't say anything about warehouse?
Let me pull it back up. I'm sorry.
Damn it, Jackson. Get your head in the game, man.
It sounds like Jackson, not remembering where we are in the game, just worked backwards from the museum, not necessarily forwards from where we are.
Yeah, so it says you have 2 new destinations, Chinatown and the warehouse. The warehouse is completely optional. You're supposed to go to Chinatown.
Gotcha. So the warehouse is if you want to grind a little bit before going to Chinatown.
Or do you get good shit there?
Yeah. It sounds just like an optional dungeon.
Yeah, I mean,
but
sounds
also...
optional.
It's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. It's grinding or gear farming. Same thing. Just spending extra time to get stats.
But it also sounds like it's fucking hard. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
warehouse. Yeah, it says warehouse is accessible day 5. Inside you'll find pretty good loot, but the enemies are fast and deadly, so be careful.
Oh,
we're not even on day 5, are we?
No, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we just started day 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I must have missed that that transition.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing on the save point that we were on day 4. So.
Yeah, we just started day 5 at the start of the stream.
That makes sense.
So you're gonna want to go there and buy.
I mean, we know what we need to know. We don't need to like look at the guide any further.
Yeah,
That's all
it's
I
an
need to
optional.
know.
It's an optional place. You can go there. There's good loot, but the enemies are kind of hard.
Yeah, just make sure that you have enough red Pikmin that you're not gonna be fucked
Uh-huh.
if you get into a damage race late in the day.
And hey, I was hoping that the machine gun would be able to stun him, and I didn't realize that he would move out of the... Like, I picked up on that a little bit too late.
Nobody's mad at you for experimenting with the machine gun.
Remember, Isaac, when we were all screaming earlier and we all had big smiles on our faces?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this time we all started screaming and we all had smiles on our faces, and then you made a big frown. And we're just trying to figure out why, bud, because we love you and we want you to have a good time. We want you to smile while you're screaming, but the screaming turned sour.
I zoned in and out for a second, so I have no notes on how you're doing.
Great. That's awesome.
Perfect.
Thank you for the update.
Yeah. Keep it up. Keep up the exact work. You're doing.
Please repeat the exact steps you did last time so that Lauren can make an assessment.
Yeah, and well, it's all about getting used to making tactical decisions while Arthur is like boner the entire time.
Hey. I'm like boner, entropy, boner.
True.
Yeah.
Welcome, Theta.
Hey,
Hello,
Theta. Boner.
I think he's redeeming Hydrate Man because we're sounding thirsty right now.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Oh, accurate. Solid.
I'm thirsty.
Seen and gotten.
Oh, also, in case you never got to log into Twitch, what Kirby said earlier.
Yeah, thank you.
What Kirby said to you earlier was, "Girl, what? Go jack off."
Right before, or right after, you show like L from Death Note, huh? Which again, seen and gotten.
Yep, correct. I mean, listen. This is the new normal, baby. Horny on main ain't going anywhere. I'm gonna make Isaac put the NSFW tag on this stream if it kills me.
Saying put and then stammering there made me so nervous because there's so many different things based on what you
my god.
Also, has this stream ever been safe for work?
That's what I'm saying, but Isaac refuses to put the NSFW on it.
It's not like fucking
I'm
Now, I
talking
don't
about
wanna
some
get to-
rancid things, man.
Arthur?
Yeah.
I might get
yeah.
taken off Twitch though if I blatantly say that. They might be like, not safe for work. What are they fucking? Are they showing their
they're not
dicks
gonna
and
fucking.
tits?
I
I
don't
feel
think.
like I don't know how it works for sure, but without looking into
Can we
it,
go back for a
thinking
moment?
that kind of feels like checking a demonetize button.
I
Yes.
mean, that's fair.
Can I just examine an art thing in this room?
And it's not like
it's-
we're just chatting.
I feel like. Sorry, I know that we're having.
I
a
mean,
conversation.
this stream is about as close as we get to just
Well, we're doing a lot of chatting this. Yeah.
If we,
a lot of
if we
horny
go,
chatting too.
if we go back up, does that lady does it look like this room is compressed? Like the lady is just scrunched?
Yeah, there's a.
It has some squish going on.
Oh
Has
wow.
This has some like
Yeah.
security cam style fisheye lens.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
fun.
I also wasn't
and
sure.
it's fisheye lens that you're not like a part of, which is what I think Jackson's trying to say. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
your
exist
character
outside
model.
of that filter.
Yeah, well, it's not. That's
That's
exactly it. It's not a filter
true.
because that's not how they used to do that back
Right,
back in these
simulated
days.
filter.
Yeah, because exactly. Yeah, it's like they
I
just
mean,
made this fucking.
Well, fisheye lens isn't actually a
This
filter
is just a.
either.
This is just
Right,
a
it's a
flat
lens.
texture.
Yes, it's a flat texture that they put her on and then kind of like
Yeah.
squished her up to like give it the same kind of like
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah, the plane.
But because
She's
they
drawn on that plane, but you were not subject to this
exactly
plane's
exactly.
physics. That is weird.
You
That's
gotta
pretty
be
wild.
the same character model all the time. That's
And
very interesting.
I
Shit,
intentionally
hydrate.
talked to her from this direction to see if she would turn around, because for some reason, for a second, she looked like she was a part of the JPEG.
Nah, you can tell she's got dithering going on. She's got fucking magic pink man legs over here.
Yup.
She looks like fucking
Look at them
Bit
Tetris
Trip
legs.
Runner.
I don't even remember who Kathy was.
I heard that the captain saved Ben's life. Shiva was his partner when he was a rookie. Must have been hard for him to shoot her.
Jesus.
You know what's fucking funny is I think
Probably.
that I was doing her and I was doing that exact voice.
I don't know.
Because I
don't know.
remember doing that voice for a cop.
I mean, you have to. It takes
the
place
best.
in NYC.
It does take place in NYC. You gotta have a good Jewish representation in the cast.
I was gonna say a good Janine from Ghostbusters impression.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
That's weird. It
God.
sounded like you said something else.
sounds like something different, but yeah.
Some weird Discord nonsense.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's
guys.
compression. I did
I'm
not
gonna
mean to go through that
compress
door.
you.
Well,
All I came here to do was to save because it's the nearest save, and I thought it would save us time. Damn it! And I'm gonna try this dungeon one more time. But it seems to be very high level, and
it's reasonable.
Yeah, it's like
Possible.
totally doable. Just stick with the big boom gun because it's the one that can do damage here. And
right, either the big
Give it your
boom
best
gun
shot.
or at least starting with the handgun to like get haste and stuff, because that is quite good. Like, I think that's at least. And I
I
noticed
mean,
that
the extra turn you get for doing that is wasted by spending a turn to swap.
Well, no, I can use it
sounds
to
nuts.
cast a spell or something, though.
But you still are just trading. You still then have to spend a turn to swap.
Oh. Well, one more detail that I picked up on with the handgun that I didn't before is the handgun actually gives you faster active time. That's at least something to consider. Like, you get your active time really fast. Like, watch. I think I have it equipped.
What?
Watch my like preparedness bar. I don't know what else to
The
call it.
ATB gauge charges fast with the fast gun.
With the handgun, yeah, and it charges slower with the grenade. So that's actually something to consider, I think, in this situation with how aggressive.
I feel
these
like you
enemies
don't
are.
use your ATB as soon as it's ready anyway. Like, you usually have to move around in position
Right.
regardless.
It did with the last one, but I think with the case of like how aggressive this is, being able to have spells ready would be. Wait, what the hell? Why did I not
What?
have first?
No,
Yeah,
I guess that's not what that does. What the hell does that do then?
I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
Maybe it gives you a higher chance of a preemptive strike but it doesn't count here because it's like a set piece moment. It's a cutscene battle. Correct.
Course.
This gun is alright.
Yeah, it's a good gun, and its ability is really good to put on like something else. Ow!
I mean, it's really good if we can figure out what it does.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Seems good on paper. God damn.
Nice.
Okay.
Avoid that can be really tough.
It is what we think it is, but it's not a 100% chance to activate. So
Of course.
it's some people are saying it's about 80% of starting the fight with your turn.
Wow.
Interesting.
That's both good and bad at the same time.
Why would it not just be 100%? Like, that's
Yeah.
I
not.
don't know.
Oh, that was a risky move. That was ballsy.
Boy, it would be nice to get some healing items from this, but I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky, guys.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yep, just gonna do that.
Valid.
That was one rat, so this next room might be a little rough. We'll see. This is why I'm like, this is optional. And they are harder it sounds like they are harder enemies than usual. Like this is a tough dungeon, but it is completely optional. So I might just be like, I might do this on my own if there isn't like significant content in here, or like a good joke or a bit if it's just a dungeon grind. That's not who I was aiming at, game. I definitely wanted to go for the spider, but I guess I wasn't close enough for it to auto-lock.
Yeah, it did. It picked the other one, and you didn't really tell it now.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought it was close. I think I was... Oh, fuck. I think I was just out of range.
I mean, you were out of range of the rat, too. It's just like...
Right.
Is the handgun that's not doing good damage, or is that?
No, this is the good one.
Oh,
this
this
is
is
a good
the good
one.
one.
Yes. This is my best handgun, and I mean, it is good. Oh.
The other one was doing 3 to 0 damage.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's the
and
one
that's-
that we were like, he used it for several rounds and then complained that the area was too hard, and we were like,
Well,
maybe just don't use that gun next time.
Yes, and part of the reason is he kept on moving out of range before it would shoot, which I didn't think would be that much of an issue, but well, here we are. So yes, and honestly, they gave me this handgun at the beginning and that armor, which I think I equipped. I gotta check that. Oh fuck.
Oh.
Nope, I haven't hit him at all. I should not attack. I don't have any healing.
Oh, you
'cause we
don't
just
have
got...
any healing?
Yup.
I
You
didn't
can
know
still
that
block
we
him
had
now.
0 healing. Do it.
Gotta be patient. Wait for my PE to charge a little bit, and just focus on dodging.
That is his credit, though. I do see what he's saying. Like, this is a quite challenging area. Like, this is
Yeah,
not.
no, it's
fair.
not easy.
I'm
But
Izzy.
he's got it.
Yeah,
See?
there we go. I lived.
And
Oh
you
my
got a
god,
bunch
they
of
give
ammo.
you a lot of ammo. Jesus Christ.
Alright,
okay.
now it's no hit run.
Boy. I really could use...
Actually, she's a girl.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, you are correct. The classic RPG blunder, I died, I probably shouldn't be here yet. Yeah, that's my, like, initial instinct. Maybe that's why I'm so bad at RPGs. Ooh, let's see if this armor is better. Oh, I didn't switch my armors either. Well, this one is better.
It's a trade-off, yeah.
No, that's just better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that P energy is going to make a huge difference here, because I'm going to need to heal a lot. And then if I can get a tool, I can upgrade it. That armor is definitely better. Okay, good. A room where and a rocket. And a rocket. Okay, that's good. I could totally go for a rocket. Now we've got a pin pad. I'm glad that we didn't get killed. I feel like there was a chance for there to be a random encounter in there, and it didn't happen. That's good.
Good job.
Ooh, offense +2. Might as well put it on this gun immediately. Well, yeah, I'll put it on this gun immediately, because it seems like the kind of thing that even if I take first off of it, I need it now. I need it now. Does that make sense? Does that seem like a reasonable logic?
I don't give a toot on a fart.
Because, I mean, this one is
Regular toot fart.
stronger. But this one is... I feel like I need that re-up quickly. Ooh, this is actually hard to choose. What's weird is that stat doesn't show. I think that's like a stat of the gun itself.
There's a couple of like hidden stats.
Right. Because like things like handguns having a quicker active time would be nice to know, or that it's varied depending on the gun. Yes.
Really did not realize that was a phone. I probably should have. The like red
I
blinking light is this game's way of signifying that.
I didn't either, honestly. Just in case, since it's optional. I don't wanna screw ourselves. But hey, we made it this far, so yeah. I mean, I guess technically I could leave, probably. Though this door is locked. Did I pass some doors? Am I crazy? I thought this was pretty straightforward.
It was, unless you could have gone north from the previous room.
Uh-oh. Oh wait, no, that was just her. Something about that felt like it was going to be an animation into something else. I knew it. Oh boy. Am I trapped in the dungeon? Am I trapped in the dungeon with all of these bad boys? Well,
This seems like a bad time.
uh-huh. It is. Yep, I don't even have enough for haste anyways. Being slowed is not gonna be good.
Yeah, I think this is the end for you. It was a good run.
There it goes. Well, try again. It's a good thing I made that save. I didn't save over it. I'll try it again, but if we're like stuck here, then I'll just
Where's my
reload
escape
the
rope?
other save. Where's my Farcaster? Where's my... What other examples of teleport? Where's my Abra? Where's my... What else is there? Also...
There is just the teleport spell in Final Fantasy. It's just... Or warp or exit or something like that.
Yeah, there's definitely something like that.
Lauren, if you're still here, is there an update on Arthur, or is it a secret? Nope.
Huh.
Just us, boys.
Interesting.
Just us. Oh no. I should
Just
use
for the
that healing
lads.
meal. Just for the lads.
Only lads.
Guys, make sure to fuck. Subscribe to our Only Lads. Oh no. God. I should have removed the slow. Okay, that one missed. Boy, that's gonna be really hard to dodge, huh?
Gotta fake him out. Gotta juke him.
Oh, Jesus. At least this armor seems to be giving me... Why am I getting so much... Oh, wait, no, that might be... Why was I getting so much back so quick? Ow.
Ugh.
Great. And they moved out of... Yup. Okay.
Yeah, this seems like it's not happening. One of them in a rat was doable, but two of them at the same time is too much.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a lot, yeah.
One more. We always three. I work in threes. If video games work in threes, and if I can't do it on the third, then Yep, I'm glad my oops, well,
we're going to the Chinatown.
yep. I'm glad my instincts were true for once to be like, maybe I shouldn't save over this. Boy, young me would have done that, and I would not. I would have quit this game. Oren, are you back?
I'm back.
How is it a secret? Is there an update? What has happened?
It's not a secret. Arthur, the reason that his account on Twitch was being weird is because he got hacked. So he's
No!
taken a second to try and sort stuff out.
Gotcha.
Holy
So-
shit.
Back in a few minutes.
Maybe as a once he's able to get his account back, I don't know if I've ever had an account hacked. I don't think my passwords are necessarily all that strong either, so 'cause I feel like that's definitely
Good thing to
happened
announce
before.
to the world.
Oh no. Please don't. I'd be sad. You'd make
will
me
not
cry.
be hard.
Uh-huh. That's so weird. That's so... Especially like that case,
Time for
it's
the
like...
viral Hack Isaac challenge.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
no. I don't think it would be that hard. SCP-079 got Arthur's account. Not again. Ooh. Ooh, we got Long Cat. They did that. I don't know what that was, but they did it.
It's Dark Souls.
Yeah, this feels like not... That feels like the kind of endgame optional dungeon that you do right before the end of the game. Oh, he moved right out of range. See, this feels like someplace I should actually be. Ugh, homing shots though. That's gonna be a pain in my ass. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, only one of them hit. Well, that's not that bad. I will say this handgun is quite good. Or at least it seems quite good. I still hurt a little bit. I still
I feel pain.
Shit, I clicked too fast. What the fuck was in that box?
What the fuck's in the box?
What? No, you motherfucker.
What's in the fucking box?
What's
God.
in the fucking box?
God damn it. It's such a good scene, and I'm not saying he delivers it bad, but it is funny out of context.
Yeah, it's funny out of context, but that
Something
movie's incredible.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what? Which movie?
It's a 7.
7 and
It's a 7.
Oh yeah.
It's a 7. It's
Isaac,
funny.
did I ever make you watch Zodiac?
Not yet. That was like kind of next
That
on
should
our
be one
list.
of our next things to watch.
Yeah,
Zodiac.
we
I'm gonna
watched-
take you down the David Fincher rabbit hole.
The only David Fincher I had seen was Fight Club, and Fight Club is quite good. I think. I don't know if I've seen anything else that he's done other than Fight Club before Seven.
surely. But maybe.
His other big ones are like, aside from Seven and Zodiac and Fight Club, his other big ones are like The Social Network, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Oh, he did The Social Network?
Yeah.
I did
It's
not know
very
that.
out of pocket for him, but he did
Yeah.
do that.
I
He
wouldn't.
didn't do Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, biopic is not what I would expect.
He
That
didn't
is-
do Nightcrawler, did he?
I don't think so. That doesn't sound like him.
Okay.
Let me look it up. It was Dan Gilroy,
Huh.
otherwise known for Real Steel.
Oh,
Good.
great!
Oh shit, in
Boy.
the fall?
Oh, what? Okay.
Interesting.
Jesus. It's an interesting career.
Yeah.
Mhm. What is The Fall? I don't think I've heard of that.
That's like Arthur's favorite movie.
Yeah, we should watch that. It's like a trippy, like
That is true, it is my favorite movie.
psychological drama.
Welcome back. I'm sorry that your account has been bullshit.
Oh, it's fine.
You've become bullshit.
Listen, we're all bullshit when you really think about it.
Well, if it's any consolation, that dungeon was a trap, and I made a spare save to make sure we weren't soft locked. See, I'm growing.
sure.
I'm learning.
There you go.
Progress. Oh, I got another grenade launcher. That might actually be a grenade this time? Yeah, because it's another one of those, but this one has a different icon. What the hell is that? Oh, this one's acid. And the other one was tranquilizer. By the way, another reason why I wasn't using that grenade launcher is not because the tranquilizer isn't good, but I picked up really quick that it seemed that the enemies in that area were resistant to it, and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, that kind of, other than the raw damage, kind of removes the thing that was good about that fucking gun.
Valid.
They do give you that handgun, and I do think if you do this at this point, it's kind of insinuated that you should at least use that handgun, then none of your other stuff is going to be good enough for that area.
I don't think that's true. I thought that the grenade launcher was doing fine.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I have a bit of a hypothetical. I hope it'll
How dare you.
raise everyone's moods. I made a joke earlier about how oh no, never mind this story.
Joke sounds great.
What's here?
Excuse you. Knife Davis, it's here.
Huh?
It looks like rotten meat.
I'm going down to have a look. Notify Daniel for me.
Yes. Wait. Here. Take this.
Oh god, he's gonna give us another trinket. Yep, the what the fuck?
Naruto.
He gave you a Naruto.
A little.
Yeah, dude.
It's just a little
Yeah.
fucking
He's
gotcha
the Naruto to your
Naruto.
light, dude.
Yeah.
He's the Sasuke to your Naruto. Careful now.
Herbe
Oh,
loved
no,
your
bots!
joke, by the way, Isaac.
I was just gonna say, I thought of a funny, awful flavor of LaCroix, and I was hoping we could all go round robin of the worst LaCroix flavors, and one that I came up with was pea water, as in like canned peas.
Oh.
Oh.
Not piss.
Piss water.
Not piss water.
Side note, everyone should play Going Under.
Correct.
Yeah, that's fair. Because of piss water.
Because of piss
Yeah.
water.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Uh,
because you
a lot
work
of
as an unpaid
reasons, but-
intern. Yeah, because of every reason, but also because you work as an unpaid intern at Piss Water Incorporated.
Correct.
LaCroix is that not sweet, bubbly fruit flavored water.
Yeah, it's lightly flavored seltzers, and by lightly, there's always jokes about how it's not so much that it's flavored as something, but more like the thing that it's flavored was somewhere in the room of the LaCroix plant while it was being processed. And I think boiled peas water is a good example of that, as a like, here is something that has been the essence has been put into it, but it probably tastes like nothing. Oh, I'm confused. Oh, this is awful.
Oh, your darkness. It's harder to hit. That's why you got the sunglasses on, man.
Uh-huh.
It
Dude,
puts
it's 'cause I'm
sunglasses
so-
on you.
I'm
On
so
the
cool.
bottom left.
Puts its sunglasses on you so you can fight the bats in the sewer.
You know, none of this is good. None of this is
Well,
helpful.
I think my bit
Oh no,
was pretty
you're
good.
fine. I'm talking about all of this. Your thing was
I
good.
don't know about. Listen, you can say whatever you want about your material, but I'm pretty proud of what I'm bringing to the table tonight.
Missed.
Dare you take me out of context? Uh-oh, but I'm dizzy. Well, I was dizzy for a second because I used hyper.
Dude, you gotta stop
can see
touching that
now.
fuzzy, man. I know that the grind, fucking the job, the old badge, it weighs heavy, and sometimes you feel like you need a release, but you gotta stop it with that fuzzy, man.
This is just how it's gonna work, guys. I'm gonna melt these fucking bats. This is the way it's gotta be.
This is a little thing, but I hate that the position of the status effect icon changes when you open your menu.
Yeah, dude.
Oh god, I didn't notice that.
There's
Yeah.
plenty of room.
Yeah.
Just
Man, that's-
disintegrating bats.
Yeah, Sean, you just opened Pandora's box for Lauren.
I know.
The fact
You
that
were prepared at me.
you spotted a fucking UI error before she did is like it's shattering her.
Yeah, it caught me off guard when Sean said, "Oh yeah, it's the darkness icon in the bottom left." And I was like, "Wait, yeah, it is the bottom left now."
Yeah, yeah, what the fuck?
That sucks, man.
It has to be the exact opposite corner too.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, that one
It's
does.
just
do more
inscription, trying to make its game mechanics as confusing as possible.
damage. Uh-huh. Oh man. Oh no, I should do this one
Yeah.
because it's the good one. It's the good one. Gotta dump them all into one, anyways.
Sean, you heard it.
What?
What?
No, okay, never mind. You didn't hear it.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
What? Huh? Why
I'm
did
just
he
having-
hear it and I didn't hear it?
I'm just having a bit by myself. I think I made a sound during a portion of what Isaac was saying, and I felt like it was loud enough to come through on my mic, but subtle enough that most people wouldn't think anything of it, but Sean would know. So it's fine.
Sorry, I was disassociating.
I think it didn't even pick up on my mic. Ultimately, was the reason.
Also, these goddamn Zubats. These goddamn Zubats.
They are just Zubats.
They are
Fucking Christ.
casting fucking Confuse Ray on you.
Yup.
Yeah, dude.
Oh look, I've got to go eat eat another Cure D's.
Gotta go eat your D.
Gotta go eat my D.
Gotta go slurp down some D.
That's... Arthur isn't infected you, Sean.
I can't, man. I've been trying for years.
Yeah,
That's
look,
why you kept on sleeping in the bed with him.
He's unhornable. Yeah, no, I mean, you know.
I just shared a bed with you guys because I trust you as friends. Jesus.
Arthur wants to sexually radicalize our friend group, and I just want to bludgeon them.
Yeah, it's true. And bludgeoning can be a part of that, Sean.
Whoa! Do not bludgeon your dick, chat. Do not bludgeon your dick. It will not make it
I
better.
didn't say dick.
Don't flatten your dick.
Yeah, that was your
Bludgeon your dick
fantasy.
if you want to.
Be
Bludgeon your dick
careful.
if you feel good.
Dick
Just
flat.
be
Dick.
careful.
dick-
Yeah, be
listen,
careful.
you
You
don't
bludgeon
have
your
to.
dick.
You don't have to listen to the jokes on the internet. Dick flattening day doesn't have to be a thing.
Yeah, no. The whole point is none of it has to be a thing. Just if you feel something deep in your cockles and society has told you not to feel that shit, you just get in there, baby. Get deep in there.
And the cockles.
And just dig around for what you can find.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm not old enough anymore, man.
Uh-huh.
No, Jackson, what I'm trying to tell you is you've been old enough your whole life.
Whoa. No! God damn it, I'm out of
I'd like to apologize for previous statements made on a stream. I did not realize it would be taken out of context to mean certain things that I did not intend to mean.
What I meant to mean. Now you're just doing a Key and Peele bit.
That is, well, I'm co-opting a Key and Peele bit to explain that that sometimes jokes come out of your mouth before you fully think them through.
You will become a robot. That is probably my favorite bit of that fucking
And when
joke.
you get on the freeway, man, there ain't nothing figurative about this. You will turn into a robot.
That's probably my favorite Key and Peele bit. That and Aaron.
It's a very good one.
Aaron is also my favorite fucking shit. I love Aaron.
me and Lauren are pretty fond of their The Wire parody.
Oh.
Which, if you're not familiar, is the one where two dudes are driving up to go do a drive-by, and while they're preparing to, one of them poops his pants.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one too. It's very good.
Very, very good.
My favorite one is one where two dudes are in the park, walking the girl, and Jordan has shades on and he lowers them slightly and what is that? And Keenan's like, I know, right? And they're going back and forth, talking about this girl, and I have no idea what I'm looking at.
That's really good.
Yeah, I had forgotten about that one, but it's so good.
Yeah, I would really like to know what's under there. And then insinuating that she's wearing a bikini and he just doesn't know.
He straight up has no idea.
Yeah, and then he finally has to the other just dumb horny guy has to break it down and be like, that's where the woman's reproductive system is. And then the Jordan guy's eyes turn
Jordan guy
reptilian, and he looks at him and is like, thank you, that is all I require. And he wipes into space.
It's excellent.
Okay, now I do have a strategy here, and it's very stupid, but I think this is the best way, is I just gotta... I missed! Oh, I didn't miss! Oh, never mind, it didn't work. Fuck it. Fuck it, my plan is ruined as soon as I got hit there. I'm just gonna try to kill one of them. I was like, maybe if I stunlock all of them, it'll be fine.
It was a worthy thought.
That didn't work.
Listen, what you gotta remember, Isaac, and I know that as soon as I say this, it's gonna guarantee that you won't do this strategy, but it's a gamble, right? It could work really well for you, but you just you're banking on all three shots hitting.
Right. Well, what
I also
seems
don't
to
know
be
if this gun is
happening...
fast enough for that to work.
Yeah,
Right.
I guess that's probably true.
And consistently what is happening, too, is I even hit them, and the tranquilizer effect clearly procs, and they still get an attack in. I'm like, what the fuck, game? Fuck you.
That's some classic PS1, this game's eyes were bigger than its stomach shit. Just mechanical bullshit that doesn't really make sense with the fucking, philosophy of the game design that was clearly some crunch.
Yeah.
And detox won't do it. Fuckers. So I gotta do this, even though I really want to heal. And I ran out of Cure D. I should have healed at some point,
you
honestly,
ran out
is
of
what I
Cure
should
D?
have done.
Yeah, D, man.
Yes, I did. Yep, I did. I run out every fucking fight because these guys are awful.
But every fight you get more.
Exactly. But that does mean that the next opportunity I have, I need to use heal instead of using the energy shot. That should be I should use my... Because seemingly I can use energy shot as many times as I want, regardless of how much energy I have. It just takes all of it. So
Yeah.
I will keep that in mind for these fucking bats. Is there a game that does good bats? Zelda? Zelda does good bats.
Well,
like
that's
Geese.
open to debate.
I don't like Geese in Ocarina, but I like Geese in basically everything else.
I like Wind Waker keys.
I mean, Wind Waker keys are fine. I really just don't like keys in pretty much any 3D Zelda, personally. I just dislike the small, elusive kind of like enemy design that they do in like 3D Zelda games so frequently. It just tends to be the enemies I get most frustrated by. But you know, the 2.5D, you know, Link to the Past keys are fine. They're totally passable bat enemies.
Man, they're so annoying if you have to like clear a room though.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you and I land
can
on
fly out
opposite
of
sides this
range.
debate.
No, I like them. The only ones I don't like are the 64 ones.
Right. Yeah. I mean, every flying enemy in the 64-era Zelda games is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
It's impossible to hit. It will literally never drop aggro on you. You could go to the other side of space and a fucking Gwai will follow you there.
Yep.
Some real cliff racer shit.
Dragon Quest, that's cool.
Oh, that's a really good
that.
skill.
Yeah, I think that's just regen, basically.
Yeah. Can I use that out of combat? I hope I could use that out of combat. Nope. That'd be too good.
Or it just costs too much.
Also possible.
I'm gonna eat all those.
It would make sense if it was a pricey one.
That's quite a good one, yeah. Heal over time effects are always weird, because I feel like I've run into a lot of situations like Dark Souls and even Monster Hunter that, like, weirdly enough, like, self-regen is a higher skill level, because it like, demands you being able to get value out of it by knowing you won't get hit by the next time you get value out of the health regen.
I mean, it's just trading action economy, right? Like, it's saying, I'm gonna spend the mana now to have access to healing later without having to spend an action on it.
Right. But oftentimes I feel like sometimes health regen is just too slow to feel like you'll get value out of it at a lower level of play. Which is a little frustrating sometimes.
I think in Dark Souls specifically it is, just because Dark Souls is so lethal.
Yes, like games that are incredibly lethal, that becomes kind of an issue.
Yeah, I can totally agree with that.
Because technically Monster Hunter definitely... I heard a bing-to-bing. Did somebody connect their controller? What happened?
Yeah, I accidentally connected my controller.
This is my video game. Get out of here, Jackson. Your controller won't even work. Am I not playing? Am I not doing the... You motherfuckers.
Yeah, you're doing pretty okay, but I'm ready. You know, I'm just ready whenever you're ready.
You know, if you feel like it, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
no pressure.
Jackson's been pretty convinced that this isn't going to be like a full stream ending, so like we got to be ready to just jump in whenever.
Holy shit, that's good.
Yeah, that is quite
Jesus.
fast.
Wow,
It drains though. It drains your PE while it's going.
That's still really good.
So it's a big initial cost and then a drain, so that's really expensive.
Yeah, it's essentially just committing your fucking whole bar to that for the fight.
Yeah, honestly,
but
that's a low health spend. Yeah. If you have a lot of PE for some reason and little health, that's a good spend for that.
Because the other thing about it is I don't know how long it lasts because your number was still flashing green like well after, you know, it went to full. So presumably if you got hit again, it would continue regenning for as long as you had like PE.
Yeah, no, that was really strong. And honestly, like that in a certain sense of irony, without any expectation, broke my expectations of a regen, because usually regen for me always implies like the trade-off
It's usually
of,
pretty shitty.
yeah, it's usually just like a slow dot.
Yeah, it's like 1 HP every 5 seconds or something in these games where you have hundreds of HP.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, great. I guess I'll just throw that in the fucking trash can.
Yup. Yeah, no, the other example I can think of is if you are at a higher tier play in Monster Hunter, you can get value out of self-healing, but...
Oh, sure.
You have to have that kind of confidence to be like, I won't need to heal until I know I'm that low on health, because my health will regen, because I can keep from getting hit again.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing as like any of those like class-based shooters that have one of those characters where their whole mechanic is about like trading damage for like health regen or shield regen or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, I've been playing a lot of Gunfire Reborn recently, and I cannot I recommend that game highly enough. It's maybe my favorite like looter shooter I've ever played.
I'll have to check that out then. Looter shooters are becoming more of a thing.
Yeah,
and I think it's actually kind of a fascinating thing, because there is like a lineage to dig in there for how they gained popularity, because they're kind of on...
Are we... Hold on. Back up.
I should also
Do you mean
clarify...
extraction shooter?
No, it's not an extraction shooter. It's
Okay.
it's like Borderlands style looter shooter.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, sometimes people call Tarkov a looter shooter too, and technically it is, but...
technically wrong, but that's...
Yeah.
I mean... But that doesn't mean that Tarkov is the best example of a looter shooter.
Yeah, it's... Yeah...
Usually the ones I'm referring to when I refer to looter shooters are the ones that tend to skew the more Borderlands direction of cartoonier and more arcadey.
Borderlands, Diablo, you're looting for stuff to shoot with. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay. I mean, Sean, correct me if I'm wrong. Diablo doesn't count, right? Or am I crazy?
It's no one on Earth would call that game a looter shooter, but it is where looter shooters come from.
Right,
like,
right.
In terms
the
of
core
lineage.
mechanics are pulled from that.
That's where
fair.
the lineage deviates. That's where it branches. I can't think of the actual science biology term off the top of my head for some reason.
That's fine.
But yes, because the defining thing about looter shooter is the shooter part too. I know that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that your brain had done another one of those fun little memes on your perception of reality right quick.
Like calling it a looter shooter and an extraction shooter.
Yeah. Exactly. I just needed a reality check, I guess, because
the real reality here is
so floating around.
Gamer taxonomy drives me crazy as a scientist. That's all I'm going to admit here is the taxonomy of video games drives me fucking crazy.
Hey, bud, don't do that as a scientist shit, because it makes all of us real frustrated for our own reasons.
Yeah, nobody likes to talk about the difference between roguelite and
Yeah, it's all total bullshit, and it's so frustrating. It's the same as fucking music, subgenre arguments.
Yeah.
It gets so goddamn stupid and in the weeds.
That's my whole thing. It drives me crazy because I care about taxonomy so much, and it's all just a big messy pile, and it drives me nuts and crazy.
Well, yeah, no, I'm right there with you because I'm not a scientist, but I do enjoy the specific brand of neurodivergence that I've got makes me really enjoy and find comfort in classifications of things. So I really like getting into that kind of
healing item, status curing item instead of junk.
Oh yeah, I should have gotten rid of that. My bad. We ain't gonna need that.
Fair to cut in, but
sorry, it was time sensitive.
Yes, no, I understand.
He would have known. I would have straight up walked away. Yep.
Because it's it's just one of those things where I like the idea of getting really, really deep into, you know, minutia and subgenres of different things. But like the problem, of course, being like fan bases always make it a thing about gatekeeping, and then it's just becomes a big argument about like, no, I want to make this like subgenre of whatever as narrow as possible so that it's only including the things I like. And so that's where the fucking arguments get all fucking confused.
Yeah, no.
The point is, people are stupid and fandoms suck, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't like things.
Yes. And as somebody who regardless, like, as I've just gotten older, I just have a deep interest in academic anything, and video games I very much want to approach academically. I care about taxonomy. I just do.
Yeah. I think we're all there as far as like caring about academic things. I mean, it's the reason why fucking Unraveled resonated with all of us so much, because we saw BDG get up and, you know, perform academic papers about video games, and we were all like, "Yep, that's what I want to do too."
Yep. BDG and Tim Rogers, and why am I? Who?
No one was inspired by Tim Rogers. No one here wants to do what Tim Rogers does.
Yeah, Tim Rogers doesn't even know what Tim Rogers does.
And one of these days, I'll get somebody to read all of With a Terrible Fate.
Don't worry, Lauren. Between you and I, we will make it happen, because I'm not giving up on the goddamn audiobook project of that I was doing. Surprise, that was the thing I was being all cagey about a year ago, if anybody even fucking remembers.
Also, Silas brings up an interesting point. It's a bit of a convergence of language, because I just straight up hear people, even though it is an extraction shooter, they also just call Tarkov a looter shooter. They call
it's not
it
surprising. Like I don't fault you for saying that at all, because extraction shooters are have been super trendy for a while now, and Tarkov especially.
Niche in their way.
Yes. So I also do think that is its own fascinating statement, but I certainly wasn't trying to hijack it. I thought it was in line. My bad. Anyway,
it's all chill.
All that to say, what's so good about this looter shooter?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Why is it so hot?
Well, I mean, you guys know I'm a furry. It's you don't want the answer to that question, but the point is, it's just I just like the way that the like mechanics for each of the specific characters work. I feel like of all the like casts of playable characters in class-based looter shooters, I just have had the most fun like digging into each of their separate mechanics one at a time. Yeah. So it just it gave me a lot of like replay value.
I either saw somebody streaming, I think I maybe saw either Liddy streaming it or James playing it, and it looked interesting. I forgot about that.
Plus it's cute as hell.
Yeah, it's cute. It's got cute animals.
I like cute anthropomorphic animals.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, it's not even like that. It's not. I wouldn't call it like furry shit.
No, it's not. That was a joke from earlier. This game is like not that.
No more than like Overcooked.
Right, exactly.
Right.
It's just goofy little like Asian folklore inspired like anthropomorphic animal characters. It's neat. And yeah, the Pink Bunny Samurai is the one that I play as, of course.
I thought you were gonna listen. You just had you came on so strong today. I really was like, and the Pink Bunny is the hot one.
Well, unfortunately, that is trying to make the hot one, which is like, why are you doing this with the character designs that you have chosen? Like, this is a cute game. Why are you giving her sex noises as her effort sounds?
No.
The Pink Samurai Bunny is the one that's best played with character sounds on mute.
Yep. Went ahead and put the character voices on mute right away when I unlocked her. It was
unfortunate.
Unbearable.
That sucks.
Yes.
But it's totally fine because like the way that her character is designed, she's got like a stern face. So I kind of like the idea of her being the strong silent type anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, can we talk about how the current Steam sale has made me want to swear off an entire genre forever?
Yes,
Oh.
God, why did they phrase
What?
it so bad?
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm so glad that
Fair.
everyone else immediately is with me on this.
I have no.
Yeah.
What do you? I need to know now. I have no
Hey,
idea what you're
have you
talking about.
Have you opened Steam recently? Because the big fucking ad for it should pop up like the first thing.
The Steam Capitalism and Economy Fest?
Yeah.
I
That's fucking yucky.
It's the worst
I know-
shit ever.
know it's like tongue in cheek, but I was still like, ugh, I don't want to think about any game that I enjoy playing in that capacity, unless I'm playing Monopoly, you know, specifically to hurt myself and hurt my friends who I'm playing it with.
Why
Uh-huh.
not just
That's
say
what
what
we
they
said.
are? Because there's a game in here I really want to play called
What,
Prehistoric Kingdom. That's like
I
Zoo
mean, it-
Tycoon for me.
It boils down to, also you should check out Parkasaurus because that's
Yes,
on
I've
my
heard-
list.
Yeah, we've talked about Parkasaurus
Yeah,
before.
it looks cute.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's like resource management. It boils down to resource management.
Nobody knows
Like,
those as that.
maybe-
Like, business
It's
games
just
are
trying to
fun.
make-
What the fuck?
Isaac, let me explain.
Yeah.
It's trying to make a winky joke to appeal to the youths of today who hate Jeff Bezos by being like, it's like the capitalism and economy fest. Am I right, fellow teens? Irony. Are we still doing that one layer deep now, right, guys?
And then Steam proceeded to make no money on the sale,
Right,
the first
right.
sale
And
of
every
they've
fucking-
ever done.
and every person who has a Steam account was like, "Hey Steam, that's disgusting, and on principle, I'm not buying anything on this sale. Plus, you just did the holiday sale, so it almost feels like a prank on top of that because it's like if." It's almost like you're specifically dunking on the people who didn't get these games when they were all 75% off 2 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Not it was. Yeah, I guess it was 2 weeks ago at this point.
Yep. Hey, technically, this is our final backup Christmas stream. It finally happened. I meant to make a joke about
Jesus.
that because this is
What?
taking place on Christmas.
Sorry guys, had a mental breakdown.
Alright.
It's all good though.
It's okay. Glad you're here. We're glad
Yeah.
that you're here.
Me
Here
too.
to witness this.
Sexy organism.
Whoa. You're not the first person to ever call it the organism, and every time someone does, it just kind of leaves a little bit of bile in my mouth.
Now,
Wait, this,
Huh?
are you talking about this
I gotta know.
array of tanks and tubes?
Yeah.
on them?
Like how often are you talking to people about this screen of
This
game?
shot from Parasite Eve that you have not, as far as I know, played
You've
up
infected
until
my, you've,
this
you've infected
second.
my brain, Arthur. I'm blaming you for this one.
He's talking about.
Staring the- Don't mind me.
He's talking about the sex organism.
Yeah, about how one might have an organism.
Hey, baby, you like my
Jesus
organism?
That is the
Yeah, that's
hits,
what I thought you were
Isaac.
doing.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
I thought I understood it, and now I'm more lost than ever.
Instead of organ.
Is the pubis the organism?
Yeah, because the sex organ, but it's an organism.
The sex organism.
talk about your sex organism.
We're all still seeing the same.
Listen, I
And
might
also,
not.
that reminds me of the really awful typo where somebody says that they organism.
That's what I thought that you were doing.
Yeah.
Jackson, I'm sorry I started that chain reaction of interruptions that cut you off and then cut me off and then cut Isaac off.
I gotta put on the
it's-
podcast music. I'm gonna put on the podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say we are staring at the same.
You know?
We are staring at the same screen, right? Where this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking at what you're looking at.
Yeah, with
Okay,
the
cool.
organism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
see
going to
how
tell
it's
you what on this
organisms all over
screen
this
I
wall.
have interpreted as the organism, but But that's the fun of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Creature.
The creature.
The specimen.
Isaac, I cannot tell you how gratifying it is to be this much of a trickster gremlin with this music playing. I feel whole.
I mean, with this music playing, this like takes the beans right out of me.
You gotta trust me. I swear. I try to make good musical choices. I feel very confident in my musical choices for Toad.
I have a Pavlovian response of that comes over me when I hear almost all of these.
Mm-hmm.
There's one specific track. I want to say it's like 5 p.m. I love 5 p.m. because it's like got an energy behind it, and it's like
Are you talking about the one that's like?
Same time.
You're talking about the one that's like.
No,
right?
it's got like an arpeggio in the background, and it's like
I see.
Relaxing, but it's like giving you a little bit of like stress, like, oh, the day's almost done, but it's still Animal Crossing, so it's like a chill tune.
Right.
It's great. I love that song. I want to say it's
I mean, yeah, all the hourly
6 p.m.
tunes are excellent.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I like 4 p.m. quite a bit.
I like the variability of stressfulness in the GameCube ones.
Yes, very much
Animal
so.
Crossing for the GameCube is kind of a different world.
Yeah, Lauren and I are old fogies about that game. We love it, and it ain't the same no more.
I've always wanted to do like a documentary like stream of a year of Animal Crossing where I play Animal Crossing for a year to like reflect on it from its like origin.
You'll have to take breaks to like eat and sleep though.
I mean, yeah. It will be a 365-day stream, you're right. Twitch might not like that. Fucking Christ.
Or Twitch might love that.
Or Twitch might love that.
When are we gonna get Twitch Plays Animal Crossing?
I mean, that probably exists.
That's gotta be a thing.
Yeah, there's no way that doesn't.
The question is, what's the end goal of Twitch Plays Animal Crossing? Because that game doesn't have like a solid endpoint the way Pokemon does.
It does.
I would say like pay off your house. Yeah,
sure.
That's generally the end zone.
So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the podcast music. Ready.
Okay. Well, I was if there was like another beat of silence, I was just about to ask who everyone would choose to be common law married to if they had to pick a villager from Animal Crossing, but I mean we can move on if you guys don't want to talk about that.
Derwin, because Derwin broke my heart.
Derwin.
The
nerd duck.
It was the nerd duck.
Oh my god! You know what? That is perfect, and that is adorable.
I have a story why. Because out of morbid curiosity, I opened up my original Animal Crossing in college to see how it was, and then so many of the town was in shambles. People had left. There were new people, and they're like, "Who the fuck are you?" And Derwin was still there, and Derwin was one of our original guys. And I talked to him, and he counted the days.
Yeah, they do that.
The days.
They like feel like, holy fuck! I thought you were dead.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the thing.
That's one of the very good examples of how fucking original GameCube Animal Crossing is so much darker.
That's the thing.
And mean-spirited.
It has been 99999 days.
Yes.
We're back here.
Everybody else was like, man, I haven't seen you in a while. It's like been a few months. They might name how many months or whatever, but Derwin was the only one who counted the days I was gone. I was like, oh, I feel awful. I felt like a monster.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Also, Jackson, I'm sorry to inform you. Not only did Twitch Plays Animal Crossing happen, it happened 10 years ago.
That checks out. Was it the original GameCube one? I'm guessing?
It was New Leaf.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's the best one.
I wanted to say I remember reading about that one when they finished it, because I remember thinking it was kind of interesting.
I hate when I have a 10-year-old idea.
Right? Isn't that just how it goes, right?
Kirby, that's not a bad instinct. That's a solid choice.
I mean, Isabel is...
Isabel would help you. It would,
yeah, but
help
she is canonically
get your
married
life
to
right.
Doom Guy.
No,
I
they're just like blood brothers.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
That's fair. They're just
well, yeah, they're blood brothers, and they're also like they're also brunch sisters, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's gotta go both ways for that relationship to work.
And I mean, it does.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
This is what I'm saying. They're a power couple.
Yeah. All right. Here,
Mine's Filbert.
Okay.
He was my first favorite Animal Crossing character, and yeah, he's just like the little blue squirrel who's got the like lazy personality type.
Oh yeah. God, his eyes are fucking. He got some wide eyes. He's
cute and vacant, like my beautiful little James Spader in Crash.
There are no thoughts in that.
Like
head.
all my little Cronenberg boys, just dissociating and feeling the void embrace them. It's adorable.
You're out of control.
You really are.
That is correct. I took myself off the leash, and I can't be tethered again.
And hey, chat, if anyone says Anka, you go to jail immediately. No more.
Anka's dope, porn aside.
Yeah, really. Don't yuck anybody else's yum. If anybody wants a Dami mommy, that's their business. That's between them. That's between them and God.
I was just saying
and
that to
Dami
preface
mommy.
that if you say it was obvious, I'm just gonna put you in jail for it because you went for the low-hanging fruit in my
Too easy.
Hey, Isaac, you want to talk about going for low-hanging fruit? They were put in jail by Anka because that's their Dami mommy, and you're the one who went for the low-hanging fruit. Slam!
Fine. Sean, Jackson, any opinions? You played Animal Crossing?
Raymond, just because the only thing I know about Animal Crossing is that that'll make a lot of people jealous.
What will?
Raymond.
Oh, fuck Raymond.
Raymond
Yeah.
does suck, but I appreciate your spite locking him down.
Hey, I like his design. Is he an asshole? He is. His personality is smug.
His personality is shithead, and he's he's a little angry cat with heterochromia.
His favorite saying is "stay on brand." What an asshole!
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Jackson,
Yeah.
you play Animal Crossing? You got anyone?
No, I really haven't played like any Animal Crossing like at all. I'm not the Animal Crossing guy.
It's been long enough. I haven't seen the list in a long time. Who do you think Jackson's would be? Who is the sheep? There was a sheep. There's a white sheep. Well, there are many sheep, but there was a white sheep that was like a almost. I always like called her like a babushka. She was just like a kind sheep.
They're all
lady.
kind and little. Could be Vesta. I love Vesta.
I think it was Vesta.
Nice.
You think that would be good for? Yeah, Vesta's exactly who I was thinking of. I had Vesta.
Nice. Dude, that's great. I like the sheep because their clothes go on them weird, and there aren't very many of them, so they're not very common.
God,
My real answer is probably Julian. My internet answer is Pietro because nobody's claimed Pietro yet, even though I really don't want to live with Pietro. Pietro. The sad clown.
Oh yeah.
Arthur.
Oh god.
Arthur's computer. What's going on?
Windows may
what
be
now?
mandating an update or something right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He says he kicked his computer to death.
Oh no. Oh
I'm
no!
gonna stab it.
This
No,
is
stop that. What? This is maybe the least progress we've made in a Parasite Eve stream
Yeah,
I've
to be
ever
fair.
seen.
this
Lauren
is
literally just tried to make progress, and you talked over it.
Kirby. The thing you said is really scary.
I was
It was in response. It was like around the time that we were talking about Raymond, and I don't know if it's relevant to that conversation or not.
Uh-huh.
I was so
Dude, it was
confident.
Kirby! He fucking nuked Arthur's computer as a blood sacrifice!
Yes. I'm glad that Arthur's computer is the son of heaven.
Is he okay over there? What was that? I heard that.
He is crying out to the heavens. Would we
Hear it.
stop?
Would we?
I was so confident
He
this
falls
was gonna be the last stream.
The what?
And
Uh-huh.
You underestimated the pure chaos that was.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Apparently, we
Coming
all
in.
had a lot.
This is
It
like 3
needed
weeks of
to get
pent-up
out.
energy, I think. Yeah. This is
Yeah.
what happens. This is what happens. You guys gotta get
It's
on here
true.
so you can keep
I
the
get in.
goofs flowing.
I get in a weird headspace for ones that I'm gonna like do a character talking but not playing. It just puts me in a completely different headspace where I become like hot dog man.
Uh-huh. With all your hot dog hands. Hey, we've all seen that movie. We can make that joke. I hope.
Yeah, exactly.
I won't say what movie. What a good movie. Everybody,
It's a great.
everybody watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's good. It's a good ass movie.
We won't say the movie. Here it is. Yeah,
In fairness, I wasn't sure why he wasn't gonna say the movie. Like, I was gonna let him just sort of go along
Yeah.
with the thing, but
that's a pretty
You should know me. It's
pretty
my
nothing spoiler.
It's my classic maneuver to say I'm not gonna do a thing and then say the thing.
Oh yeah.
anything,
Yeah,
anywhere,
Isaac, I
somewhere at once.
fucking hate it.
It's my favorite.
Listen, man. We gotta set some boundaries, cause this spoiler shit's going too far.
Sorry, but at least we've all seen that movie, so.
Well, I don't even know what
Reference.
spoiler
this
you were
wasn't a
talking
spoiler.
about.
This was like the inverse of the other.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
This was him
Good, good,
declaring that he wasn't going to name the movie in question, despite us having not spoiled anything.
Oh, sure.
Talked about hot dog hands, that's all.
Oh, sure.
Like, the movie's great and everybody should watch it.
Well, shut up already. Will.
Everybody go see Hot Dog Hands in theater 2024.
Yeah.
You are tempting yourself actively into telling them what it is.
I won't.
You hear
Right.
you hear the words coming out of your mouth, right? You're trying to convince yourself to do it. You're pathological.
Speaking of,
My inner wolves are fighting again.
Yeah, clearly. Hey, let me back into your computer.
Oh yeah.
Psychopath is winning.
The psychopath is winning over the stream. Speaking of which, I did just have a revelation, which is that I can be your manic pixie stream girl,
Okay. Yeah, sure.
and that's kind of the energy I'm bringing right now.
I'll allow it.
But like real mania, not like fucking mumblecore mania. I'm over here like
What about Sonic Mania?
the literal movie manic, which is great. That's a movie everyone should watch also. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, fucking, it's great.
Wow, again? He did 500 Days of Summer, which I need to watch.
Yes, it's very good.
500 Days of Summer was quite a long time ago, though.
Yee.
Yeah, more than 500 days.
Manic is actually older than 500 Days of Summer. It's
Oh,
from Joseph Gordon-Levitt's teen years, and he puts on a fucking incredible performance. I think it's his like best early performance, which obviously is also saying something because he's been a child actor forever and has been fucking killing it since Third Rock from the Sun.
Good old JGL.
Yeah, man.
Damnedest. I had to really think about that one. I almost said JD, and I was like, nope, that's not his middle name.
Yeah, dude.
So
Actually, I think that's his hyphenated first name. I'm not certain of that, but I knew that at one point for a fact, whether it was that or if it was a middle name. I don't remember, though.
all right.
I had a big crush on him before I came out and didn't realize it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, that tracks. Looking back over our lives.
Yeah. I mean, all the same-sex and non-completely heteronormative crushes I've ever had came into sharp focus a few months ago for me.
Arthur doesn't exclusively have big crushes on people who look exactly like him, but it doesn't hurt.
No, I don't exclusively have crushes on people that look exactly like me, because that would be much too narrow a scope. But I do.
Sure. I mean, I know you
have a crush on everyone who does look like me. Yes.
I just have a crush on apparently everyone.
I would never purport to say that you only have a crush on Jason Schwartzman.
Listen, all I'm saying is someday, somewhere, me and Jason Schwartzman and Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Keanu Reeves and Andy Samberg are all going to be in the same room together, and we'll all look each other in the eyes, and we'll all know that it's time. Oh, and Adam Driver as well.
And not, God damn it. God
Hit
damn
me.
it.
I mean, I'll take any more. You know, those were just the ones that
Donnie
pulled.
Darko, what's wrong with me?
Oh, sure, yeah. Jake Gyllenhaal, absolutely.
Jake Gyllenhaal
Man,
is definitely on my crush list. You're welcome.
Thank you,
I was like,
sir.
we all talk about how fucking handsome that man is.
I thought that was out of my league. I mean, I'm calling all the actors that I think look like me. I feel like the blue eyes just throws it off from the look too much.
Fair enough.
Not completely dissimilar.
It's true, and I'm also attracted to blue eyes, clearly, but...
I think if I were to dudes, Jake Gyllenhaal's pretty up there, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, he's yeah.
Now take that feeling, Jackson.
Yeah.
Feel it to the core.
But not on stream. You'll get the stream. You'll get the stream taken down. Please wait for after the stream.
This is all. This is all self-help, okay? I'm just being a life coach over here.
I'm feeling pretty helped.
Yeah, see, it's working. I think. I'll be honest, Jackson. This is the first time I've ever tried this, so you know the methodology ain't perfect, but. But if you say it's working, then yeah, sign up today. $14.95 a month.
Oh shit!
Go to my Patreon.
I couldn't do it. That's subscription.
Jackson, no, it's chill. You're good.
Listen to the audio book.
Yeah, thanks.
Friends and family discount. It's cool.
Yeah.
But for real, y'all, have you seen have you seen
this?
Have you guys seen this? It's all over the news. Have you seen Couch Mode Gideon Graves and the new Scott Pilgrim show? Because that's just anime, Arthur.
It's me. It's as accurate a fucking interpretation of me as I've ever found in media.
Yeah, Jackson and I just watched it, and
I
recommend it, Sean.
Fucking
Very good. It's very good.
It's equal parts the best version of Scott Pilgrim and a thorough apology for everything that Scott Pilgrim has gotten wrong in the past.
Yeah.
Full marks.
It's quite good.
Yeah, it's
quite good. And Arthur's in it.
And I'm in it.
Uh-huh.
And I get to watch that episode whenever I'm feeling low, because that episode is about that character and fucking Chris Evans just having a bromance, and it's
throwing down.
It's great.
Filled my heart with joy.
All right.
Anyway, y'all want to hear Knife Davis or Knife Davies, if that's how we settled on this character.
I think we're kind of flipping back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all want to hear Knife Davies surmise something absolutely wild?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the audience from Central Park.
What's funny, I didn't process that line until just now, and that's terrifying.
Is she talking about the guts?
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah!
She's talking about the organism.
Oh.
That's the audience?
See, guys, I get it. You know, I'm just in there.
Oh. Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Third
Yeah.
impact, now shoot.
Oh Jesus.
Are you gonna shoot it?
Grandma's Jello's getting out of
Is
control.
that gonna help?
I mean, does it look like something that could be shot?
Not necessarily.
It looks like something that could be shot, but the damage done to its body is open to interpretation.
I want, please read
Oh
this
my
line.
god. Can you please give this a fucking extermination line read?
Wait, like the guy?
Crevice?
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'll try. I have to get the slime out of the reservoir before it affects the city.
Perfect.
That's not
Oh
my
my
best.
god.
It was funny though.
Have
And
I
that's
ever.
ultimately all we're shooting for.
I have to get the slime out of the reservoir before it infects the whole city.
There's
It's something that I just wanted to relish one more time.
Yeah.
it's
Dude,
really
Whoa!
good.
We haven't
These
seen these
guys
guys for a while.
Fucking awesome.
Jesus.
Kirby did describe the goop as the Great Mighty Pooh, so.
Oh, yeah, there you
That
go.
sounds right.
It's
Yeah.
It's a ref.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, thank you, you little scamp.
Whatever the hell I was gonna say is gone now.
These guys are cool.
Yeah, they're fucking awesome.
They are cool.
They basically look like what would happen if the Yu-Gi-Oh card designers had designed an evolution for like Kremlings from DKC.
Somewhere
Whoa.
between gremlins and xenomorphs.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh. I like their little giddy up though. Sometimes they're like, "Oh, I gotta get out of the way. I gotta get out of the way."
They're just skittering around like.
Yeah. They also just kind of. That is not the one I meant to shoot.
You
Game.
can envision them even saying that, like aloud.
Yeah. Oh no. I didn't expect to get that affected emotionally by when you blew one of them up.
Wow, I was about to ask because I heard that heartbreak in your voice, and I was like, no way. Like I've seen some radical acts of empathy out of your brain before, but like this might be a new
these
high
guys.
score.
Look at them. Do they look? They didn't really
I
look
mean,
that bad.
they're adorable, but like,
Yeah.
but damn.
Never underestimate a kid who cried out of guilt in 2nd grade because I couldn't finish my spaghetti and I had to throw it in the trash at lunch.
That's great.
Yeah, I would have done something like that too.
There's a joke in Bob's Burgers that always makes me think of these exact type of interactions where Tina has a home video that their mom took of her singing a song to a poop in the toilet and then crying when she flushes it down. It's some of the most lame shit I've ever seen, and I love it.
If I was healthy enough to ever poop, then that would have been me for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of a
Jesus.
That's a hard requirement, huh?
Yeah.
We're both deeply ill. Her way more than me.
Now here's a problem
Not
that I've run into.
competition or anything like that.
So, tranquilizer, I feel like I've gotten value out of. Acid, I don't know if I have.
See, I haven't been. You're the one running all these tests. You're not giving us your methodology before you're just like picking shit. So I just don't know what the hell.
Like,
I trust you to use your best judgment at this point.
this one has better base stats, but all my values are on this guy, and they're not that much better. And all this has going for it is the acid shot, so I just...
Well, Jackson, can you
Yes.
speak to the... Because, you know, when we're talking about they're not that much bigger, we aren't as familiar with like how much 1 point value in each of these stats is kind of worth in this game, you know? Would a difference of 5 points on attack and
I mean, it's
Jesus.
1 point on attack is the only difference.
Oh,
Yeah, because they're only
so
adding you're only adding the pluses, yeah.
Well, wait. So
the difference that matters is the difference in the base values.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. Because technically this one would be stronger
Right.
if I used that, but
Well, yeah, then what's the confusion? What's the
I would
confusion?
lose.
Just
I would
switch
lose
it
this
over.
I would lose this
Oh,
tranquilizer.
right.
And I'm like,
that's the
that
question.
is good when it procs, but we're getting into territory where sometimes the status effect just doesn't proc, and I don't think I've seen the acid status effect.
I will say though, I think the ×2 is better than the ×3 is the problem though.
Yes, that too.
That's fair, but on the other hand, it's not to fucking muddy the waters more, but you know how I love to play devil's advocate. This game has enough Resident Evil inspiration in it that it would not surprise me if they wanted to make the acid rounds the kind of trump card at the end of the game in the same way that Resident Evil likes to.
I mean, but you could just
Uh,
transfer the acid over to
yes.
the M79.
And just have tranquilizer acid rounds. That's what I was saying. I was like, I think I do want to crush these together, but do I want to risk that? Because what else do I have?
I'm not
I got
sure
you
if you can
and
keep both of those status effects at the same time.
exactly. The only other one would be first, but I actually do.
Well, then in that case, you should probably run some tests in this area on these enemies with acid to see if it
does
feels
anything,
effective before crushing them together.
or even what it does. The other one would have been putting first on the tranquilizer. But again, still the same problem of which grenade launcher do we keep? Because we don't need 2 grenade launchers.
Guys, let's do some QA here. Was that good advice? Or is Isaac wasting his time by doing this?
I mean, it's
Because I'm not paying
worthwhile
super
to
close
know.
attention.
It's worthwhile to know what, if anything, this acid effect does.
Okay.
Right.
Regardless of what choice we make here.
Fair point.
I don't think we've... I think I tried it, but I didn't... Oh my god, that's my first healing item. Boy, that's how this is
He's
going.
first heal.
Uh-huh. Boy. My health also, like, spiked hard. I did not realize it. It, like, jumped... like, 80 points in the last level. It was crazy.
Damn girl.
So I have to stop the slime. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that, game. It kind of implies that I need to chase the slime, right? Not go up?
Yeah.
That's my understanding.
You gotta stop the slime from getting through the reservoir.
Okay. But I didn't see, like, a way to turn off the water. Unless it's all... I tried to interact with those, like, valves. Nothing happened.
Yeah, you should listen to Sean, because I've been staring at this screen, but it isn't a Cronenberg movie, so I just don't understand what's happening.
I mean, I'm not speaking with any foreknowledge either.
Well,
I'm just
sure,
sort
you're
of
not speaking with
spitballing.
foreknowledge. I'm just saying that I feel like your logic is gonna hold up better than mine. Between the fact that I'm pretty high and have had a fairly emotional day, as you all can tell by my sort of manic state, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man.
Ain't that I mean, I keep saying that this year has been already for me incredibly high highs and incredibly low lows out of nowhere. I don't know what it is, and I kind of hate it.
Well, hey,
Get out of this room.
Take it
I
from
don't think this
me.
is room.
The high highs and low lows do suck shit, but getting progress from the other side of any kind is excellent, and you'll get there, and it'll feel great.
Because yeah, I would say this year it hasn't like been like, oh wow, what a bunch of crappy stuff. It's also been like, wow. So every time something kind of really contextually good happened, something really contextually awful happened. I'm like, fucking chill out.
Yeah,
Drive me crazy.
I feel you, man. I feel like this. You guys know? Are you guys? Well, I know Isaac is gonna say yes and then misremember it completely. But you guys know that old Bible story about the guy that wrestled the angel all night.
Fuck.
Yes, actually, yeah.
Yeah. So
The one where the angel hits him with his own hands.
yeah, the angel is striking him with his own hands, and the angel said unto him, "Stop striking yourself, stop striking yourself." But he could not stop striking himself, for the angel
my
was hitting him with his own hands.
The
I'm sorry
angel
for
said,
conflating
"Stop
the
hitting
waters
yourself
with
to a guy to try to prove a point."
No, god damn it! It's that was a joke that an internet man made about that story, like
It's a very
2,000 years after the death of Christ.
It's a very, very funny joke.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
a
it's a
very funny
very
joke
funny
that we're
joke.
referencing. But basically, I felt like that was my whole year. I was just wrestling the angel, and I feel like I've had the shit kicked out of me. But I do feel like the best version of me that there is. So that's pretty fucking cool.
Did it, guys? Logic was
Lost
applied.
the middle or something.
Logic was. Oh, is this better? This doesn't
feels
seem like a
worse.
good. This
You know
feels
what?
worse.
I made that you launched the Metal Gear joke, but this may literally be something to that same effect of whatever you just did accidentally fucked the whole thing.
I think it's chaos.
It is
think it is chaos.
you fools. It's the ultimate life form.
Let's turn it off.
It's the ultimate life form V1 obs. I don't have to get into that. You guys know what's up.
What did I do? I don't think I understand what I did.
I don't understand anything that's happening in this game anymore.
I'm gonna save over there.
Pace in that
still
slime.
Chinatown?
Wait, what'd you say?
Is this still Chinatown?
Yeah,
God only
Yeah.
knows.
yeah. We're in the sewers of Chinatown still. Yes.
No, Jackson, we have sidestepped into the fucking sewer system of Raccoon City. It appears.
Hey Arthur, what's that meme account's name?
Oh, Drew Toothpaste. Yeah, let's.
No, it.
What?
Is it just toothpaste for dinner?
Well, Married to the Sea was the
Posted
one
under Married to
that one was on. But
Yeah.
Drew,
Thank you.
Drew
That's what I was
Toothpaste
looking for.
is his
Yeah.
one, and he posts a smattering of like cross posts from all his other ones.
Sure.
Drew Toothpaste is a genius
the thing.
comedian. Go check his shit out. He does toothpaste for dinner and fucking Married to the Sea and the other one.
Yeah, sure.
There's a third one that he does with his wife that I can't remember. I can remember her comic that she does by herself. It's called Natalie D, but I don't remember the one they do together. The point is, it's all very
I don't
good
either.
shit.
I was just gonna pull the single meme.
Yeah, I was just You go ahead and continue doing that. I was just plugging that man because I enjoy him.
Also, for a second there, I like.
No,
Oh,
you
I
ahead.
just- all I was gonna say is I saw that glowing light and I thought that this was a puzzle, and I'm like, am I gonna get the train to fucking run over the slime somehow? What the fuck is this?
That would be gnarly.
That would be gnarly.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did it. There's been some pretty fucking crazy like action set pieces in this game.
Huh.
And it's obviously riding Resident Evil's dick pretty hard, so the fact that we've got train tracks means that we've got a bit of a Chekhov's train situation.
Yeah. I guess you can call this like, because this is riding Resident Evil's dick, you can call this like square dick or soft dick or...
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What? You call it soft dick though?
Soft square dick.
Soft square dick.
I don't know.
swear
That
my
joke,
soft
like,
square
the
dick.
structure of that joke didn't even anything.
Yeah, you basically created like
Mole people.
like 2/3 of a joke, or maybe even 1/3 of a joke, and then just kind of threw all the puzzle pieces at us and said like, "You get it, right?"
Yeah, of course.
I appreciate it.
I accept that joke enthusiastically in the form in which it was presented to us.
That's fair. I mean,
SpongeBob Dick
still
does cover all of those bases.
SpongeBob Dick.
Yeah,
It is
soft
square
and
and
square.
soft.
Yeah.
and porous is he.
Is it?
Killed Zach
I
Hadel.
mean, don't take his identity away.
Well, no.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that was just a sort of a noise on Discord.
SpongeBob is more than the sum of the traits of his dick.
Right. That's all I'm trying. I'm just trying to stick up for my boy Sponge Man.
Whoa!
This guy's
Nobody-
awesome.
This guy is awesome. He's a boss.
He's also gonna live in my nightmares forever because centipedes and millipedes are the worst hell demons left on the earth.
I've talked about the very awful
No, it's
centipede
kangaroos. Never mind.
I've talked about the very.
Don't get me started.
I petted a kangaroo within the last like 4 weeks.
Oh.
Well, okay, listen, I still pity them. I pity all the animals of
the earth.
of the Australian outback
All
for
God's creatures.
the hell that they are in. But that's exactly it, Jackson. The kangaroo. If you do some reading on these bad motherfuckers, they're just evolutionarily designed to be demonic, hateful monsters. They're extraordinarily buff. They can punch and kick so strong that they can basically shatter the skeleton of anything else on the Australian outback. They're the scariest fucking motherfuckers in the world. They can hop at you at like 45 miles an hour. It's obscene.
Jeez.
They're formidable opponents with a lot of good
They
weapons.
are apex predators not to be trifled with by any creature on God's green earth.
Did you just have a
Boy.
rare, like, save your life item proc?
The armor I'm wearing has auto where it will automatically use medicine when I hit a certain amount of health, which I actually don't mind in this case.
Yeah, I mean, that's
quite
great.
good.
I
the
like
way
that
that-
in most things. I expect it to be
depends.
hard in fucking PSO.
Right.
I
I think
think
it
so, too.
depends for me, but I think in this
I mean,
case,
sure,
given
it depends.
action economy, this is very
Right.
useful here.
I mean, it's the same thing as that whole, like, regen usually sucks in games conversation where it's like, context is everything. Like, I say regen sucks in most games, but I'm obviously being, like, a little bit, you know, I'm exaggerating for effect a bit, because obviously I've liked a lot of regen mechanics in games. It's just it feels like in games that don't have as super clear a vision mechanically, because clearly this game has a very clear vision as far as its story. It just doesn't want us to know what that vision is at all. But mechanically, it just feels like this is sort of a wild experiment.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, that's gonna make a huge difference.
Which I think, on most counts, it succeeds pretty handily in. But
Yeah.
and now and again, you get some pretty wonky ass mechanics.
Hey, Isaac, on a pure mathematical level, that regen does way less healing than heal 3 and costs more PE.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was worth
So
it.
Sean, is it really just that, like, you do the initial cost and then it'll essentially trade PE for health? It looks like.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Ooh. Ooh. Fuck.
Is
Alright, I will keep that in mind. Also, just to make sure, Jackson, just Google
Yeah.
what acid does, because it didn't...
acid. Yeah.
Yeah, it never once seemed to do anything at all.
And if I'm gonna do nothing, I might as well do nothing with the strong gun I have.
Yeah, there you go.
Inflicts constant enemy damage, like a quicker version of poison, but possibly slightly easier.
Can instantly kill enemies susceptible to the status.
Cool. Because that don't seem to have happened yet.
Yeah.
It just seems like a different version of poison.
So it seems worth.
Is there a
maybe
visual tell when it happens?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem.
Because that's the thing is, Tranquilizer, we determined that there was a visual tell. That helped a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Get back here! Get back out here, Zach! You fuck! Ow! Listen. This joke is twofold. I believe Zach just lives in the fucking. He would live in the railroad tunnels of New York. I'm pretty sure that's where he lives, and I love him. It's just where he lives.
Sorry, I'm busy watching a commercial on that your stream is showing me for the new Prince of Persia for Switch, and I just can't believe what they've done to my boy.
Your boy.
Is it still shitty?
I mean, no, the game actually looks fun. I'm talking about character design, which I know is unfair of me. Let me begin by humbling myself before the court and saying I completely understand the design choices that they made for this current Prince of Persia because they made him a current era fuckboy. In the same way, the old Prince of Persia from 2001 that I fell in love with was a fuckboy from our generation, so I can't really be that mad about it, but I don't dig that aesthetic, personally.
Does he have some kind of hair going on?
Oh yeah, you remember Dante's hair in that really bad Devil May Cry remake that nobody liked before they went back to the regular Devil May Cry? It's like that, but maybe worse by a factor of 10 or so.
Wow.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's really bad. He's got like scalp tattoos around his shaved sides. I don't like it, and the shape of the shaved sides is just not working for me at all. It's trying way too hard.
Hey, but let me ask you this though: is he white?
No, he is definitely more Middle Eastern, and that is a fair dig against my boy, who is just sort of 1/8 Greek. Mm-hmm. And speaks with a British accent.
Ooh. Oh, fuck. Now this guy does darkness? What the hell?
Hey, I finally made it into chat, though. It doesn't mean that I have my fucking account, because Twitch is a bad website, but...
Don't you have to make another account?
But yeah, of course we love you, Kirby. No, I'm just doing it without not logged in, because I'm sending an appeal later, because I think I know what happened and it's total bullshit. But enough about that. Oh, I never heard... Wait, no, I did hear... Nope. Never mind.
Huh? What? Huh?
In a desperate attempt to make some content, I tried to reach into my memory banks, and then I found an error document.
Cool.
Damn it.
So, you know, who likes content?
I mean,
I hate content.
Do. Wow. No.
What kind of... Wow, will we ever get along? Guys, point counterpoint.
Really?
Lauren, content bad. Why?
Have you seen it? It's like shitty. Whenever you see it, it's shitty.
Okay, you're right. I quit.
Very interesting. Isaac respond. Wait, you don't talk yet. I'm the moderator. Isaac response.
I want to go home.
He wants to go home.
Where's my baba? Where's my baba?
All right, well, I'm gonna have to give this one to Lauren. That was a pathetic shot from Isaac.
I want my baba.
You reverted to a literal baby.
I did.
You should be,
full
you should
baby
be
mode.
embarrassed.
You don't
your
like
performance
You
there.
don't like the real me? The real me?
Is that the real you, Isaac?
Sorry if you can't handle the real me.
You can't handle the real me.
If you can't
Dude,
handle me
69
at my
damage,
babies,
nice.
you don't deserve me at my adultest.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Content keeps you from doing stuff. Like you're watching somebody do stuff. Why aren't you out there doing stuff right now? Don't just watch the thing. Be the thing. Except for
Video
here.
game for
Except
yourself.
for here.
It's on right here.
Yeah, except for here. Like stay here.
It's good stuff. The internet's a good place.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely been a great thing for all of us and everyone. And why? And why? Don't do it.
Exactly. The internet's a bad place, but it has good things in it. So it's kind of like the fucking like zones in zombie movies and zombie media where there's like good resources, but it's like full of Zambos. You just gotta be careful.
New grenade. Adds frost. Okay, now that sounds like it would be good. This one's already a 2-shot. This one's an upgrade. Now this
There
one
you
is.
go. Well, we'll see. I mean, acid sounded like an upgrade, but it turned out to be bullshit. So,
Well, even just
Unless it isn't
number-wise.
bullshit, I don't know. But yeah, just take it and
Yeah.
experiment. I wouldn't put all your chickens in that basket though.
But it definitely, I mean, and it's certainly. What is happening? Game. Do. Jesus.
Do the do.
Yeah, no. This seems. I would definitely
that's
want to
really
Slap
put
it in you.
That's really good.
Put it
That
in.
seems-
Put it in your fucking VHS hole, baby.
That seems quite good.
Yeah, that's
Well,
quite good.
Tranquilizer, I knew you well, but that seems too good not to just be like, well, yeah. Here, we'll test it first and see how bad it is. I'm still nervous.
Yeah, and as well you should be. I wasn't gonna stop you if that was the decision you wanted to make, but it's probably better to test that. Sorry, I went full Jason Funderburker there at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Never apologize, Jason. Never apologize, Jason.
I'm sorry.
That feels like something they would say in that show.
Yeah.
What's funny is I got more BDG vibes because I was thinking it's like here you have one Pokemon, then you have Ekans, which is the Venus name, or something like that. I can't remember exactly how I said it, but
Being a snake.
yeah.
Well, thank you. I'll always. Ooh, damn. Okay.
Well,
Well,
it did something.
It looks cool.
It looks cool. Hey,
And that's
I have all.
for something.
Okay, yeah, this gun fucking kicks ass and it doesn't even have those upgrades. I think I'm just sold. Yeah, I know
Yay!
it's-
We finally agree on a gun, guys.
Yeah.
Isaac's not tempting himself with some worse mechanical weapon because this one actually does a cool visual effect.
Hey, you can always sell me on something just by whether or not it looks cool.
Exactly. That's why I'm excited that this one that seems to be best of the shit you have is the cool looking one.
Yeah.
It works on all reasons.
I did. I wasn't sure if I got
As
anything else.
those who speak the common tongue say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I meant to reload it. Fuck. I know I was forgetting something. I was like, I went in here for a purpose, and I don't remember what it was.
Are you gonna
Yeah,
use that armor buff?
Oh, do I have one? Oh, I do. Yes. Yeah, armor is kind of a silly one. It feels like there's... I mean, it's got you don't run into as many armor choices as you do gun choices.
Kind of
so...
feels like they ran out of ideas with armor.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like, well, whatever. It's got to go out by Christmas. It's fine.
I mean, it's a game about Christmas, so it had to go out.
It's a game about Christmas, exactly.
Mhm.
It did release on Christmas Day. Santa
Right.
Claus made it with his own hands.
Jesus
Santa Claus
Christ, I didn't know that.
personally delivered it into the stomachs of every young boy and girl.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
Squaresoft is in North Pole.
Well, if Santa Claus was the lead developer on this, I'm honestly a little bit surprised that we haven't gotten to any overtly Christian themes yet. Because as we all know, that Santa is a devout believer in Jesus Christ.
Oh, I thought he was like the anti-Jesus.
No, of course. He reads his Bible with Mrs. Claus every night.
Oh, okay.
Which is different than the Antichrist. Let's not get it twisted.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, you're right. Everybody does know that.
I remember one time in high school, I accidentally called someone an antichrist instead of an atheist.
Wasn't that me?
No.
God,
Maybe.
I fucking... Holy shit, that's
How
amazing.
have I never heard this?
Holy fuck, that's
the funniest
wonderful.
shit I've ever heard.
That
Yeah,
is
they-
the funniest
they
shit
lo-
I've ever heard, too.
Yeah, they liked me before that point. I remember I used to get
Oh
picked
my
on it. I
God.
used to get picked on in this like seminar. In seminar, which is just like for everyone else. It was just like the class where you did homework and read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all had
And,
seminar.
It's what TV shows call study hall.
Study hall. There we go.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
I've been to schools where it was called both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah, so I was getting picked on in that class quite a bit, and this is the one person that stuck up for me. And then, like at one point, they talked about their religion, and I was like, "Oh man, are you an antichrist?" Yeah,
That's incredible.
and yeah, that was pretty much the last thing they really wanted to talk to me.
There was a couple of pretty big whiffs you had in high school in reference to all of that. Because I also remember the time that our friend Jessica threw your Bible down the hallway.
But we were outside, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
But
threw it a good 20
Yeah.
feet.
just as hard as she could.
hucked it.
Yeah, it was a really like it was actually really like it was almost like a movie moment where she's like, "Hey, can I see that?"
Yep.
'Cause I was, you know, because I brought it out to like show it to her, and she's like, "Yeah, can I see that?" And I was like,
You were
"Yeah, sure."
I won't blow up your spot, but you were trying to make a point about something that I believe that you do not believe any longer. That was unfortunate, and she was like, "Oh wow, yeah, let me see that."
Yeah, and then I passed it to her. I was like, "Yeah, sure," and then just chucked it as hard as she could.
It was great.
Don't tempt this, Isaac.
I was like, do I play with fire here? And
Don't tempt it.
yeah.
Don't do it. Keep ice. We all
Well, no, I
agreed
didn't
on
want to.
ice.
I didn't want to replace ice. I was like, but do I tempt it trying to do 2 effects?
No.
Yeah,
because
no.
the only
Now,
way more easy to program thing is replacing it, and this game seems like it was under
No,
some amount of
first I'm
crunch.
here for. First would be a good.
I think
good
this would be a
job.
good one. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
I hope. Nope, we're gonna run all the way back to the
Oh my
save,
God.
and we're gonna save before I do that.
I mean, you haven't done anything since the save other than come here. So
Well,
just,
the thing is it breaks down. If first ended up replacing Frost, I think I would be sad about that. I want to make sure it doesn't
Just-
replace Frost.
I'm just saying, you're gonna have to just come here either way. Just fucking do the thing, and if you have to reload, you have to reload.
Okay, fine. That's fair. That makes sense. That makes sense, Sean. I understand what you mean now.
Man,
My
I'm glad you do,
apologies.
because I fucking dissociated through all of that.
So, I'm going
It
to
was
try
like
to take...
all numbers. Oh god.
I'm going to try to put first on this, but I'm worried it might replace Frost,
I don't
but
think it
technically there's a
will.
3rd slot, so... Here we go!
Either way, it'll
Oh,
still do
thank
mad
God.
damage. Oh, nice, dude. That's
Yeah,
excellent.
That's gonna be really good. I did like that PKP, but well, How
but
many
nobody
things
else,
do I crush
nobody
into
else in the
this?
room did. You were defending that PPK in a staunch room of people who were shaking their heads at you.
I don't think I crush anything else into this that's worth it. Like, this maybe has
no,
the best
I think this is
stats to
probably
put
fine.
into it, but do I just save the tool for now? I guess I just save the tool for now
Save
until I
the
find
tool.
better armor or something.
It's a fucking survival game, man. You don't have to spend it all right now.
I did get another one. I was like, I do want to crunch it into something, but that was a very good hallway to go into. God damn. I'm glad I went in that hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, thanks for resubscribing, Arbiter. It's been 2 years.
Hey, nice.
Hey.
2 years of bullying and many
Man,
more to come.
happy birthday, Veronica.
Mhm.
Happy.
Hey, I've revised that, and if people get it now, we wish. Hey, and thank you for the 1, 2, 5. Yeah, thanks for the 5 gift subs. We appreciate it.
wow,
That's
thank you.
great. That really is.
Thanks so
Thank
much, man.
much.
You are so sweet.
You're the best.
Appreciate you. Oh no, a dead man. Well, I got the gate key. It's not. Nothing else is important.
Kirby out here with the oho.
Everyone in chat who isn't literally streaming in the goddamn co-stream, thank Arbiter, you sons of bitches. No, thank you. Please thank him.
Thank. You're the little guy.
You're our littlest guy, and we love you.
I dedicate
Oh,
this
who's in
next
chat?
fragment to you.
You know what? I like that. I like that as tradition is. Anyone who gives gift subs, everybody a woo in chat for thanks. You gotta gift sub a woo in chat.
Ooh.
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 Ooh. Dude, I love the winky ooh. I love those. Or the ooh.
God damn it.
Ah.
They don't let you do chat on guest anymore, huh? Bummer.
Well, just a woo in real life. Do that with your face.
Oh.
Yeah, what's wrong?
The slime's going toward.
Every one of your lines tonight has been so good.
Yeah. The museum.
There we go.
I made that joke earlier, but honestly, you're starting to genuinely talk like a Cronenberg protagonist. So
I mean,
Hey,
yeah.
we made it to
Oh,
disc 2, everyone.
we did it! Congratulations!
Right when the slime went to the museum.
I told you the last one is gonna be the last dungeon. What is it about?
That's what you said too.
There is something about like Squaresoft and putting their last dungeon in a disc by itself. Like,
it must have been just something about how their story writers were like paced stories. You know, it just ended up like shaking out because I feel like that was a thing with other developers too. Since Metal Gear Solid 1 was a 2-disc game, but the second disc was like the last building, and that's it. Like the last building and the last couple of like action set pieces. So
yeah, because it's like it is fascinating because in like Final Fantasy VII Northern Cave, that's when you would put in disc 3. Final Fantasy IX Memoria, that's when you put in disc 4.
I feel like maybe it was a thing where like they basically just like went over budget data wise on the project, where it was like they pitched Metal Gear Solid as a 1-disc game, had to like spill over into 2 discs because they got a little too like overzealous. I think same thing for Final Fantasy VII, where it's like they pitched it as a 2-disc game and they were like shooting for making a 2-disc game, but then they got so ambitious with different things over the course of the development process that they ended up realizing that they needed to just put one tiny chunk on a disc by itself.
Also, quick interruption. I about had a stroke because I swear to God, I hit disc 2 and the game for a second there said wrong disc, And
I saw that.
I was about to fucking lose my marbles.
What happened
they
there?
were about to go all over the place, man. Them shits.
I swore you picked the right one.
Me too. It even went to the fucking file that I used, or the folder that I used.
Damn, Isaac, I didn't realize. Maybe you and I are in the drift, because that experience basically exactly happened to me earlier when Twitch was like, your account has been suspended indefinitely.
Oh.
So I had to. That's why I had to go step away and do some deep breathing exercises for a minute.
Jesus.
It's been a night.
Yeah. It's been a year. Welcome to 2020.
It's been a year. It's been a life.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Christmas is early this year, so we played this game, right? That was the joke I was supposed to say at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah, we haven't seen these guys all year.
That's true.
I hate you. I think this is a good stopping point, though. I'm just glad it worked. Holy fuck.
One more disc. One more disc.
We are almost at 11 o'clock, but I do wonder how much more, because we're still like in the subway. Like
I don't think, Jackson. Think about how much we actually did. I'm not complaining.
Which is nothing.
A lot.
We did maybe 45 minutes worth of the game.
Which is its own good bit in its own right. But you
It's
gotta
true.
remember our pace, Jackson. I think there's one whole stream left. I do think there is. What I'm trying to say is, we'll fill a whole stream.
If things have gone the way that they have for every other stream, we're certain to fill one more stream, possibly another after that. Who's even to say? I hope everyone's been enjoying our occasional Sunday night just chatting streams with some incidental gameplay of Parasite Eve.
And it always happens when lines come on stream, is what I've noticed.
Yep.
Which is fine. It's good. I had a great time, and goddamn.
Goddamn.
Fucking goddamn.
Fucking goddamn. Exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself.
yeah, I think you're basically at the end of this. Like I don't think there's really much else before you just go to museum.
What's funny is I could try another shot at that dungeon if it gives me a chance to. I would like to try it.
I mean, you've got a
New
much
gun.
stronger gun now.
Yeah.
Yes. A much stronger gun, better armor, higher 3 higher levels, which, God, levels make a big difference.
You're saying you want to do that right now?
No.
Why not?
No.
Coward.
Sean, do you want me to do that right now? Is what I would assume.
Whoa. That was a big pitch. This
Yeah,
could go
well.
poorly for you. If I'm feeling feisty, you could go
Yeah,
down in
man.
flames right now.
Sean is a trickster god. He's been known to deal self-damage, to deal damage to his friends in a trickstery way.
I was thinking with Sean in mind, and I had other, and Jackson also has to wake up early, and I usually wake up early, so I just.
I'm fine being miserable. Let's
I
go.
thought
This is why he didn't pitch to Jackson, is because Jackson
It's
has
true.
no qualms about staying up.
Of course not. Jackson will take a quick winker before work. He'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is it? A coffee or?
No, that's one of those lightning quick cat naps.
I do that during lunch every day.
Oh, well, there you go. I used to do that during my lunches every day until I realized that was a sign that I was chemically depressed and needed medicine.
I don't think I'm depressed. I think
You
I
just don't sleep enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could also, be insomnia, but I don't know.
Sleep deprivation is a hell.
I do know I'm very hardwired. Like, I do put some stock in that whole, like, people are designed for different hours of the day, something or other.
Sure. I think that's fair. I mean, evolutionarily, we gain a lot of benefit from vitamin D, so, like, being awake during the daytime is something that our bodies encourage us to do.
No, I was saying the opposite. I feel like I'm most awake.
Oh, sure.
Not in the daytime.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that way too. I feel much more at home in the night, but
In the darkness.
you know.
Yeah, the hours like
creature of the night.
I feel like the hours that I'm the most alert and awake are like the exact opposite of business hours, like 8 p.m. to like 4 a.m. If I got to dictate my own sleep schedule.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
I used to be that way. Somewhere or another, working enough day jobs, I eventually fixed myself, I guess.
I think honestly, it was right around the time that you made like a hard call to be like, I've been miserable at work because I like sleep until the last possible minute. I'm just gonna like go to bed earlier and wake up with time before work so that I'm not like desperate by as I'm going out the door. I feel like that was like a huge like mental shift for you that just made the whole sleep schedule thing just click for you.
Yeah, well, the big thing for me was like, because that was when I was working jobs that I fucking hated.
Right, yeah.
And so the big thing was that, like, from a mental health perspective, I was like, I would put off going to sleep because the sooner I went to sleep, the sooner I had to go to work.
Right.
But the result was that waking up meant immediately going to work.
Right.
And so,
It's
like,
just like
shifting
puts
my
your
sleep schedule
brain in
to be-
panic mode.
Yeah. Well, and it also just meant that I associated going to sleep with going to work.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
So, like, shifting my sleep schedule earlier deliberately to make sure I had time in the morning to do something for myself first meant that I no longer associated sleep with work, so I no longer put off doing it.
Yeah, I should do that.
That's a good
Or
a good frame of reference, and I feel like I definitely have gone through a similar thought process, and just generally I definitely know I'm usually a sleepy guy. I've always been a sleepy guy, which probably just meant that I was always staying up at times that I shouldn't have been staying up.
Yeah, sleep hygiene is a big deal, and
Yeah.
fixing mine was... There were many steps in that process, and it was a big contributor to improving my mental health.
You could say it was a lifesaver.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with lifesavers, which are delicious.
That is
On that
true.
note, I should go to sleep.
There you go.
After all that discussion, I feel like you've you've convinced all of us, probably.
Let's all have
Well.
group nap time.
yeah.
Nap time.
I absolutely condone such actions.
Indeed.
But on that note, thank you for joining, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show and had a great time. If you're able to join for the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to going back and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoy this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or clicking any of the links. There's a link to an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, and a Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to, and just generally, you can come hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, a shout out to our community there, and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience, and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure also hashtag with MCCanary, or link it back to the stream, so people can find more of the good stuff we do here. Also, stick around to the very end if it's your first time watching, or if you're new here. We usually do a bit of a closing bit, and we do a raid after every stream, so the vampires in our chat can keep watching. Just know for everybody else out there, make sure to lock your doors and windows, because it is almost lunchtime for vampires. That's a new thing I've started, by the way, guys. I don't know how I started that joke,
Oh my.
and now I just started doing it.
That was
and
the
it's-
first time that I heard it. Goodness. All right.
I've just that's a new part of that end thing. I really like that joke.
Because if anything, we needed more content in the end slate.
Fuck yes. Also, a huge thank you to everyone.
We swear it's happening.
And a huge thank you to everyone who supports the stream and all of our subscribers. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects, and the stream would absolutely not be made possible without viewers like you, so we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple other benefits you could get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch or check out the Patreon page. That'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to Amon to do a wonderful job of holding back the robot army and preventing me becoming famous. Thank you, Arthur, Lauren, Jackson, and Sean, for playing more Parasite with me. I had a great time.
Yeah.
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 Olmst wants to start housekeeping.
Downtown voice acting's not doing stuff for a while, unless maybe we stream a project. Let you know.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Virtual Boys. That's all.
If you enjoyed the stream or want to see me talk about a bunch of video games, then check out Talking Skull on YouTube.
Yeah. Also, check out the rest of our friends, Corvus Cryptid, Crowcast TV, and BooXBs. Corvus Cryptid is Ren's Twitch channel. They usually play cozy games or spooky games. Wow, I still spelled it wrong. I was trying to be very careful there. Crowcast TV is Tara's channel. She's a fantastic artist who usually does live art on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. BooXBs is Aqua's channel. She usually does horror games and multiplayer games. And me, you can see all the places that I post content. I have a YouTube channel for my own stuff, a VOD channel for the Twitch, SoundCloud for music, an ArtStation for art. So go check everybody out in Goblin Entertainment.
And as a friendly reminder to all of those who heard about all that great content that Isaac was talking about, he did lose the debate earlier about whether content was good. I just wanted to put that back into the
Can't believe
you know, I just wanted the record to reflect it. Is all.
Encounter it, approach it as you would any content with a grain of salt.
Exactly.
With a grain of content.
Yeah.
Hey, the little boy, you want to come on down to the old sugar shack, get yourself a grain of content?
Whoa. Beware of a place called the Sugar Shack, though. Definitely be careful. Or maybe it's the best place, or the worst.
Don't worry about it. It's just inhabited by gators.
Well,
Friendly gators. They work there.
I think that's about it. Stick around, we'll be raiding to Athena. She's playing Baldur's Gate 3. She's another streamer who's raided a couple times and she's super chill. So stick around for that. Otherwise, have a good evening, everybody. Take it easy. Sean, is there anything you'd like to tell the audience?
Thank you again, big time, for the gifted subs.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Jackson, is there anything you'd like to tell Squaresoft?
Yeah, always keep on making more discs. It's such a power play move, honestly, to be like, this game has 4 discs. Look at your puny 1-disc game. Get on my disc level.
There is something to the idea of a 4-disc game that it's just like, whoa, this is going to be a real adventure.
Plus, it feels like fucking heavy in your hand when you get the case.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like in the way they design them, too. And you can have, like, different disc art and everything.
Exactly.
Lauren, is there anything you'd like to tell Raymond?
Seconded.
Arthur, is there anything you would like to tell Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
You know where to find me.
When do I get to call Jake, Jin, and Jill and shit?